And we welcome in YouTube. What is good, everybody, here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? We got Final Yard Football on YouTube, calling play-by-play of this game as we welcome you guys in here. What is up, Zachariah? Thanks so much, man, for joining me once again on the channel here in Final Yard Football on YouTube. So Zachariah Brown, welcome in again. He's watching Texans versus Falcons. That should be a good game inside the dome there. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Thanks so much for joining me once again, Vaughn. Good matchup here. Patriots against Redskins. Two teams in opposite directions. The 4-0 Pats against the 0-4 Jay Gruden Washington Redskins, which have struggled, and Gruden could possibly be fired very soon from the squad in like the very near future or so for the Washington Redskins. Vaughn's watching Jets versus Eagles. Yeah, there's a lot of football games on. Hey, what's good, Vegas Vix? Thanks so much for joining me back here once again here on YouTube. Yeah, Jets versus Eagles. Sam Darnold will not be playing again today for the Jets, as they're going to have to go to Luke Falk once again. They were planning around Sam Darnold to be the quarterback. Yes, Rex Burkhead is out for this game for the Patriots. I believe Dante Hightower was going in questionable, same as Julian Edelman. Josh Gordon was on the injury report earlier this week on Wednesday with a knee injury, but he was taken off of it on Friday. So, yeah, both of these teams in two different directions. Washington Redskins going with their starting quarterback. Instead of Case Keenum, they are going for the first time in 10 months since he went down with that horrific injury. Colt McCoy, who will be starting for this game for the Washington Redskins. He has a career record of 7 wins and 20 losses. I'm predicting today that the Patriots will have at least 3 interceptions. I'm feeling a nice Stephon Gilmore pick in this game, so I'm predicting that. And this should be quite a beatdown, I'm predicting. I'm predicting Patriots in this one, 35-10. That's what I have for predictions. Let me know, guys, in the chat what you guys predict here for the score to be. Yes, Mike Nugent, the new kicker for the New England Patriots, as Vegas Vix is saying here in the chat. So, it looks like the Patriots should be able to go up in these games 7-0 to start out instead of 6-0, because missing the extra point lately has been the norm for Stephen Gostkowski. But Stephen Gostkowski, on the injured reserve, out for the rest of the year now with that left hip injury, so no more Stephen Gostkowski in this game. Vegas Vix predicting 37-3, Patriots will win. That looks really possible too. I've got 35-10, Patriots in this one. Tom going up against AP. Adrian Peterson, the number 8 all-time leading rusher in NFL history. They just played against Frank Gore from the Buffalo Bills last week, the number 4 all-time leading rusher. Zachariah with a beatdown as well, 49-3. He's got the Patriots winning. Zachariah watching that Falcons-Texans game, rooting for Houston. Yeah, Falcons this season's been the biggest disappointment in all of the NFL. 1-3 now for their record. They were supposed to be so good on paper, but just nothing there. They can't put anything into the end zone. They have too many penalties, too. I think they have like the most penalties in their offensive line. So, the offensive line's had big difficulties there. So many penalties they've had. And guess what? Greg Gumbel alongside Trent Green is calling this game, by the way. So, 69 degrees out here, and it's a problem for the Washington Redskins when your 2 main tight end targets have been rolled out for this game. Vernon Davis has been rolled out for this game alongside Jordan Reed, so both of the tight ends here will not be playing in this one for the Washington Redskins. Also, their leading wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, is going into this game questionable. And yeah, they're talking about Devin McCourty. Interceptions in 4 straight games. I like to see a nice 5 straight game here. Getting a nice pick in this one. That would be fantastic. So Zachariah's got the Texans beating the Falcons today 21-10. That game is at Atlanta, I believe. Both of those teams, dome teams. Man, Atlanta's just been such a disappointment this season. Tom last week had a pretty bad game. His lowest QB rating of all time in a career win that he had. His 6th lowest QB rating of all time, and his lowest QB rating in a W for Tom Brady last week. I believe it was 45.9. That would be awesome. If Devin McCourty can get five picks this season, that would be fantastic if he could get that 5th pick today. Oh, okay, so it's in Houston for the game. Okay, thanks so much for the update. So it is in Houston there, so home field advantage for the Texans for sure if it's at Energy Stadium. Central Florida, yes, they lost on Friday. They lost to Cincinnati. Central Florida did, Vaughn. Central Florida's quarterback had like a couple interceptions right inside the red zone. And they just struggled. Their red zone production was terrible in that game. Alright, we're going to have Colt McCoy for the first time this season. His first start since December 3rd, 2018 at Philadelphia. Wow, that's 10 months ago, basically. Over 10 months ago. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Sportscaster and YouTube calling play-by-play of this stream right now. Yeah, Cowboys Stadium's really nice. All that money that was just like poured right into that. Or so. Central Florida now will be dropping from the top 25. I agree with you, Vaughn. That was a pretty bad loss at Nippert Stadium on Friday against Cincinnati. They shouldn't have lost that game. They should have beat them rather easily. I believe SMU, who is in the top 25 too, lost yesterday to Tulsa. So they should be out as well. I can't get a read of that American Conference. Cincinnati might get ranked, though. Their only loss was against Ohio State. Ohio State blowing out teams left and right. They had another big win last night against ranked Michigan State. Michigan State will be out of the top 25 also because they were number 25, and then they lost last night. They got crushed by like 3 scores or so against Ohio State. Adrian Peterson, the number 8 rusher of all time this season, though, with pretty bad lows, averaging just above 2 yards per carry this season for Adrian Peterson, as this offensive line is also missing 2 starting players today for the Washington Redskins. So this offensive line really struggling for the Washington Redskins this season. The Patriots are tied for first in the NFL with 18 sacks. So this is a total mismatch between both of these teams going at it tonight. If you guys are going at it today. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me as well on Sportscaster. Streaming from both of these platforms right now as we're going to go kickoff. Less than 5 minutes here from FedEx Field. 69 degrees and cloudy outside of Landover, Maryland for this one. The Patriots taking on the Redskins. Yes, Superdome. Fantastic place to play in right there with the Superdome, Zachariah. I so agree. So a lot of football today. Hey, what's good, Tim? Welcome back in here to YouTube. So I'm predicting here Patriots will win 35-10 against Washington today. So I'm saying 35-10 New England. Oh, wow. Kwity Paye with 4 sacks for Michigan yesterday. Yeah. Right on the map for Rhode Island. That's awesome. Yeah, Michigan only allowed 3 points to Iowa yesterday. I think Iowa's quarterback got like intercepted 3 times. They had a like terrible game. They barely had like any yards of total offense. They couldn't get a single first down, I heard, in that one. Yeah, Memphis, I believe, is undefeated right now, same as Minnesota. The running back from Minnesota, I heard last night, he had like over 200 rushing yards in that game or so. The first time since like former Patriot Lawrence Maroney did that when he was at Minnesota. Yeah, MetLife Stadium's a cool stadium too. So many nice stadiums around there for football. Like, it's pretty cool to see like football being played on a baseball diamond too. So that will no longer exist after the Raiders move to Las Vegas, but. The Raiders Stadium, when there's no more baseball, when the A's aren't playing there anymore, it kind of looks boring. It's like the worst stadium, in my opinion, in the NFL, the Raiders Stadium, without the baseball field cutout design when it's not September anymore. So let's see here. We got a ton of games going at it at 1 o'clock. We got so many games here at 1 o'clock. Ravens, Steelers, Jets, Eagles, Vikings, Giants. That should be an interesting game. Really, really close, I think. The Vikings against the Giants. Both of those teams going in opposite directions. Another close game should be the Panthers against Jaguars. Both of those quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks, the Minshew Magic versus Kyle Allen, who is undefeated right now, 3-0 as a starter. He'll get his first real test, though, basically against this Jaguars defense this season, though. But that team is highly led upon Christian McCaffrey. His usage is like out of this world, what Christian McCaffrey has, and his ability to stay healthy is crucial to this Carolina Panthers team to take it up a notch to the next level. So here we are, everybody, getting ready for action. We got the kickoff in just a moment here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, also on YouTube on Final Yard Football. Thank you guys for joining me on the stream. Vegas Vix, Vaughn, Zachariah, Tim, welcome in, everybody, as I'm going to call play-by-play of this one for you guys today. If you haven't done so already on YouTube, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well if you guys are new, and I'll just provide you guys with a call here. Here we go, everyone. Patriots will be 5-0 if they do get the W. In this one, Greg Gumbel on the call on CBS. Like the first time in 3 years that Greg Gumbel has ever called a Patriots game. I believe Malcolm Mitchell was on the team when they took on the San Francisco 49ers and Colin Kaepernick the last time that Greg Gumbel called a Patriots football game. So it's been so long. Welcome in here, Blue Fox Boy, to YouTube. What is good, man? Thanks so much for joining in. We got the kickoff in like less than 3 minutes here, as we've just hit the 1 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. As we are going live on YouTube, we are going live on Sportscaster. Hey, what is good? Danny Dorito, 1984. Welcome you into Sportscaster right now. We're going to have the kickoff here momentarily, like 3 minutes from now. Patriots going up against Redskins. I'll have the call for you guys. Welcome in YouTube. Welcome in Sportscaster right now. Von Hook on YouTube saying he's got the Foxen game with the Bears versus Raiders. Yeah, that game's from London. So, that game's on Fox. Bears versus Raiders. I'm picking the Bears to win that one over Oakland. Chase Daniel will be back today as quarterback once again for Mitch Trubisky. Trubisky might be back next week, though, because it was a left shoulder injury, so his non-throwing shoulder, which isn't really painful because you're not throwing with that shoulder, so he might be back next week. So we welcome in you guys right now. Patriots looking to improve to 5-0 on the season against the winless Washington Redskins. In just a moment, I'll have the play-by-play call. Yeah, oh, somebody is actually streaming the game on YouTube right now. If somebody actually streams the game, I bet you, like, 10 minutes from now, go back to that link, and that link will be taken down, I bet you. So if they're streaming the game right now, YouTube cracks down on that. They get very suspicious when people have, like, over 1,000 subscribers, because that's called copyright violation. So when people do show the screen of the game, that's called a copyright. Hey, what is good, Brent? Welcome back in here to the channel, my man. We are getting ready to go underway right now. Jake Bailey will kick off this ball. So they're going with Jake Bailey to be the kickoff specialist here to kick it off for the Patriots. So Washington will be back to return this football in just a moment here. This game taking place at FedEx Field. A beautiful day out there as far as the temperature. 69 degrees, great football weather, and cloudy here in the nation's capital. Colt McCoy will be starting this game for Washington in just a moment, as the Redskins will get the football first. Jake Bailey boots it away, and Washington back to return this kick. They'll let it go out towards the back of their end zone. They'll start at the 25-yard line. Welcome in, everybody, to the channel right now. Calling play-by-play from Sportscaster. Calling play-by-play from YouTube as we welcome you guys in here. Vegas Vix got Chicago winning that game against the Raiders, 23-13. Cole McCoy, 28th career start, all-time record of 7 wins and 20 losses. He hasn't played football in 10 months. He'll be starting this game. I think Blue Fox Boy saying that he hopes we get AJ Green or Stephon Diggs. I think Stephon Diggs right now is out of the possibility. I think Stephon Diggs, they said no more trade rumors with him, so I think he'll be playing the rest of the season in Minnesota. But I think a potential trade target for the Patriots would be Emmanuel Sanders from the Denver Broncos. That's what I've been hearing. We already got a timeout in the field? Whoa! What in the world? Bill Belichick takes a timeout right now. We haven't even played a second into the game. So 0 seconds into the game and Bill Belichick takes a timeout. Must have had the wrong personnel on the field right now as we start out this game. Washington with the ball at the 25. So we'll try this again. So that was weird. That was weird why they called a timeout right there. They must have had like 12 men on the field or something. They had the wrong personnel. So we'll try this again. Patriots down to 2 timeouts before halftime right now. So Colt McCoy under center here. Ace formation. Peterson in the backfield. McCoy, play action. Goes to the air all the time in the world. Passes short left side. And it is hauled in for a catch. Gain of 11. The rookie That is Terry McLaurin. If you haven't heard his name, he's a third-round draft pick from Ohio State, and he is the leading receiver coming into this game right now. Starts out the game with an 11-yard catch, working on Stephon Gilmore. Nice comeback route by McLaurin. I talked about in the pregame on Sportscaster earlier today that they really need to watch out for that dude. Terry McLaurin came into the game questionable. He has 5 receptions and a touchdown in each of his first 3 career games. Peterson with a run, and he gets stopped for around a gain of 2 on the play. So AP with a 2-yard run brings up a 2nd and 8 here at the 38 of Washington. So Jordan Reed and Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis are both out of this game, by the way, for the Redskins. So both of their tight ends are out of this game right now. 2nd and 8 coming up. We approach that 14-minute mark left to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation going 4 wide for McCoy. Peterson. All right, that's Thompson now. The pass catching back towards his left. Watch out for Chris Thompson. Expect a lot of check down passes to him. They're going to run it here with Thompson. Bouncing towards the right side, and he's tackled from behind. Loss of 2 on the run right there by Chris Thompson. Dante Hightower, who is active for this game, with a questionable tag designation, but he is playing with a nice tackle from behind for a loss of 2. Brings up about a 3rd and 10 coming up for the Redskins. Nice job. Dante Hightower coming from the opposite end of the field right there, chasing down the running back for Washington. And he'll now bring up a 3rd and 9 coming up for Washington. 13-20 left to go in the first. Oh, wow, I didn't know that, Brent. Thanks so much for the update. So Ben Roethlisberger fined $5,000 for wearing an Apple Watch on the sideline. Wow, that is quite the fine right there for something that minor. McCoy takes the snap, feels the pressure, he is sacked. Guess who? The rookie Chase Winovich coming low to get that sack right there, and the Patriots will force Washington to punt this football away on a 4th down. There you go, number 50. Chase Winovich making an impact. He is in the running right now for possible Rookie of the Year. He is top 5 in the NFL, I believe, right now for Rookie of the Year. Just outside of that top 3. 4th and 17, Washington will have to punt the football away. McLaurin did have an 11-yard catch, but the last 3 possessions, they just stalled out. Gunnar Olszewski back to return, and he'll call for a fair catch around that 16-yard line. So that's where New England will pick up the football here. Tom Brady and company coming up on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, also on YouTube on Final Yard Football. So here we are getting ready for Tom Brady right after commercial break. We'll get you guys right into the game. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on both of these streams. So great start for the Patriots defensively there. Chase Winovich coming up with a big sack to force the punt. Colt McCoy did complete that 12-yard pass to McLaurin for the 1st down, but McCoy getting absolutely swallowed up. This offensive line for Washington, just watch out going up against the #1 defense in sacks, #1 defense in the NFL in general there, and takeaways and fewest points allowed. And it's going to be a rough game for the Redskins if this offense can't really convert anything. And they got the 1st down on the first part of their drive, but the second part right there, they were just going backwards. They snapped that ball with like a 3rd and 17 and kept on going back and back and back. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will get right back into the game here in just a moment as we welcome you guys in here to the stream. Yes, linebackers are definitely terrific out there, Vegas Vix. Awesome job these linebackers have done so far in the game right now. Linebackers are absolutely terrific, showing you what they're made of on the field right now. It's fantastic to see this by the team. So currently we're just on commercial break. We'll get right back into this game here in just a moment. Patriots will have the football at their own 16-yard line. And we'll see what Tom can do here with a bounce-back game on tap for number 12. That's where I'm wearing the jersey, actually. I got the TB12 jersey on right now. My sister got it for me for my birthday, early birthday present, as my birthday is in 2 weeks from today, October 20th. So early birthday present came in a few days ago, my TB12 jersey. Hey, what is good, DeVoe Jr.? Welcome back here to the Sportscaster stream right now. Currently on commercial break, Patriots will have the football at the 16-yard line, New England territory. Chase Winovich came up for a big sack for the Patriots to force the punt by Washington. Okay, Brady. This will be it's his 5th 4-0 start to the season, looking to go 5-0 here, and it's a good chance that he will. Great start for the Patriots so far. 13-3 record versus opponents from the NFC East for Tom Brady. Brady going from the gun, 5 wide, 3 wide to the right. He's got 2 wide to the left. Brady in the gun, takes the snap. Back to pass, passes short race side. That one complete. Oh, incomplete on the play. That Malacoste thought he had it in his hands, but dropped the football. That was scary. I thought it was fumbled for a second, but he did drop the football. It's incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10. So Matt Lacoste, the tight end, getting involved in the first play, but dropped the target as it fell incomplete. 12:25 left to go in the first. Brady, once again, pass in the backfield, complete. That is a first down. Sony Michel gets the pass reception. Oh, wow. How many times have you ever seen that? Sony Michel, not James White, getting the pass reception from the flat. Michel with a speed gets the first down. I thought that'd be James White getting all the pass receptions in this one, but Sony Michel with a 10-yard reception to start in the first down. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Brady, short pass towards the left side. That one complete, out of bounds around the 32. Gain of 5 or so to Josh Gordon, getting involved these receivers early on in the game for Tom. 11 minutes, or 11:50 left to go in the first quarter, and now Patriots with a 2nd and 6 coming up. These balls coming right quick out of Tom's hands so far. Tom takes the snap once again. All the time in the world. Oh, escapes. Escapes the pressure. Down on the ground, and Tom passes that one incomplete. Tom did get hit down low, but he is okay, so Tom is back up. There's that Matt Ioannidis, I believe, with the pressure right there. Tom escaped the first sack. Was able to get that football right out of the air. And luckily for him, fell incomplete. Thank goodness Tom was okay. He went down to the ground right there as he got taken down at the shoestring by Ioannidis as he was throwing that football. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Patriots. 11.5 left to go in the first quarter right now at the nation's capital at FedEx Field. Shotgun formation for Tom. In the backfield to his left, James White, the pass-catching back. Got 3 wide to the right side. Tight end to the left. Brady takes the snap, back to pass. Pass left side, complete, first down. Ball spotted around the 38-yard line. James White, there you go, out in the flat. Gets enough for the first down on the 3rd and 6. He got 7. Nice job right there. Nice route run by James White on the play. If the Patriots make the Super Bowl this season, who will they play? I still like New Orleans, Devo Jr. I still like the Saints here. They get Drew Brees back later this season. That defense looks really good for the Saints. Watch out for the New Orleans Saints. Brady, play action. Got to go to the air. This is deep. Down the middle. Oh! Overthrows Gordon by a yard. Incomplete off Gordon. Gordon tried to corral it with one hand just a little bit. Inches over his fingertips as the pass fell incomplete. He had Gordon, though, 3 steps right in front. Past the defender right there down the middle of the field. That is a rare miss by Tom. Yeah, just a couple of yards Tom missed him by. That was close, though. Try it again. Try that again. There's holes in the secondary. I can see it right now. Try that again, Tom. You'll hit him next time. You're just getting warmed up right now. 11:07 left to go in the first quarter. Patriots going with severe passing plays. 6 passes, no rushes, 22 yards, and 121 off this drive. Brady takes the snap, rolling out to his right now by Tom. Passes this one. Oh, incomplete. Off the fingertips of undrafted player from all the way from Germany, Jakob Johnson, the fullback, coming in for James Devlin. A little bit too wide to Jakob, off his fingertips, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 10 here for the Patriots. Patriots converting on their last 3rd down with a nice pass in the flat to James White. Let's see what they can do here on a 3rd and 10. Josh McDaniels with a play call that will look fantastic. Let's see here. Shotgun formation right now for Brady. He's got Brandon Bolden to the left side. Running back James White towards his right. Brady takes the snap. Back to pass all day in the pocket. Brady flushed out to his right. And Brady just going to take a sack. Going to go down. Nobody was open. Down the field. Nobody open right there. And the Patriots are going to have to punt it away. That's an uncharacteristic sack. And Washington's defense with a pressure. Putting it from the Buffalo Bills playbook right now. Washington's defense with a pressure. Not allowing any receivers to get downfield. And this is actually right now. This is a surprise to me. The Patriots weren't able to score on that first drive. Yeah, somebody just beat by their blocker. That's the biggest problem here for the Patriots, though, is their offensive line. So 4th and 21, New England will have to punt it away. They boot this one away with Bailey from his own 18. Redskins back to return this kick right now. They're going to let it bounce around that 25-yard line. Let's see where the refs throw it down. Past the 30. Wow, 32. They're going to give them a good spot. 32-yard line for Washington. When we get back to action here, we are on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, also on YouTube on Final Yard. football. Yeah, really unexpected so far in this game, definitely, Brent, that the Patriots weren't able to go downfield right there, and Brady was pressured big time. The offensive line struggling right now on that first drive. A lot of players just having trouble blocking up front, and the pocket just collapsing on Tom. Nobody's getting open either, because Tom, at a couple of the first passes on that drive, Tom was getting the ball out of his hands really quickly, and then the last couple plays in that drive, he was holding on for the ball like 4 or 5 seconds after it was snapped or so, and there was nobody open downfield. The receivers had trouble getting separation, and he's been trying to get everybody involved in the game right now, but that was really unexpected. They weren't able to get the ball past midfield in their first drive. So, Redskins will get it back, and we're on the commercial break right now. Let's see here. DeVoe Jr. saying, what about the Cowboys, Packers, or even the 49ers? Right now, for the 49ers, I'm not sold on San Fran just yet. I think they're off to a really good start, 3-0, but I have to see them play against better teams right now for San Francisco. I think their start had to do with like a easier type of schedule, and they'll get the Browns tomorrow on Monday Night Football, so a harder opponent to start out with. For the Cowboys, yeah, I think they could go far in the playoffs too. It's just the defense. The defense though for the Cowboys it's a little bit weaker than the offense. I like what Kellen Moore is doing. He's been doing a fantastic job as the offensive coordinator for the Cowboys, but as far as their defense, they don't have as strong as a defense as the Saints. The Saints have been showing that they could win games even without an all-star Super Bowl type quarterback like Drew Brees. And the Packers were good the first 3 weeks, and then the biggest problem for the Packers right now has to be against the run. Stopping the run, they've had a problem. They're like towards the very back of the NFL stopping the run. So that's how teams have beat the Packers this season. Yeah, nice point right there, Brent. So yeah, the Redskins, you can kind of compare them to the Buccaneers because they can surprise teams, just like Tampa Bay put up 55 last week against the Rams. This could be a trap game possibly for the Patriots if they can't get it together here. This is a team that's 0-4. I know Bill Belichick talked about it in the press conferences this week, how talented this team is. The record doesn't state how good this team actually is. Colt McCoy under center, ace formation, going to hand it off to Peterson, cuts towards the left, and gains around 2 in the carry to about the 34-yard line. So 2nd and 8 coming up, ball spot at the 34-yard line of Washington right now. Will Devontae Adams' injury affect the Packers tonight? He has a toe injury. Yeah, that should affect the Packers quite a bit because he's the leading wide receiver for Green Bay. Or so the production kind of falls off after that. They have a good tight end in Jimmy Graham, but after that they have Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That's a number 2, but that's quite a drop-off there between the number 1 wide receiver and number 2. McCoy will hand this one off. Jet sweep towards the right side. End around. Oh, it's going to be big. 45, 50. Breaks the tackle. Oh, gosh. He could be gone. Oh, no. 20, 15, 10. Washington's going to get on the board first. No flags in the play either. Steven Sims got the edge and took it for the touchdown on a jet sweep end around by Washington, and they lead it 6-0. Oh my gosh, 65-yard run right there. That was ridiculous. Okay, maybe Jay Gruden will still have his job after this game. Oh, missed tackles. There were 2 missed tackles that I counted right there in that play for the Patriots, and Steven Sims took it, got the end around at the right side into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow, this is a shock right now. 9.5 left to go in the first quarter. First time trailing the season for the Patriots, by the way. On the road at an NFC opponent. Here comes the extra point right now by Dustin Hopkins. He's perfect on extra point, 6 for 6 this season. The snap, the hole, the kick, it's dead center, up and good. Hopkins hits it. So 7-0 right now. The Redskins have the lead. Last time that Washington had beaten the Patriots was back in 2003, 20-17, with Champ Bailey picking off Tom Brady in a right side deep ball down the right sideline in that game. And oh my gosh, a non-impact player right here for the Redskins just already has 12 fantasy points in this game. Steven Sims, used primarily as a kick returner, just got a jet sweep end around and got past the edge of the Patriots defense for a touchdown. So this is how this game starts right now. Wow. This is ridiculous. So, all the distractions this week that the Redskins had faced and everything had gone down about this team, and that's how the game has gone so far. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to look towards some of the other stuff going on in the NFL right now with scores, but this early on looking like a trap game. I think it was a couple of years ago, maybe 2016. It was the year before Philadelphia was really good. It was 2016. Remember that Eagles team when they took on the Patriots at Gillette? It was right after Philadelphia got blown out on Thanksgiving, and then the first week of December, Philly in 2016 took on the Patriots, and Philadelphia at halftime was up like 30 something to 14 or something like that. The Patriots came back and lost by a touchdown, but that was ridiculous. The Philadelphia defense that game had like two punt blocks. Darren Sproles had a punt return for a touchdown. This could turn out to be that very type of game here, like a trap game for the Patriots, if this does turn out to be like that. The team that is much not hyped up and talked about to be good, that everybody frowns upon and says that this team's going into turmoil, and then this week somehow they turn it around, and the coach was talked about to be possibly fired, and they could have a full surprise here. But yes, indeed, could have definitely marked Brent's words, what he was saying, that they just have one or two games in the season that they go off like against the Buccaneers, and they're against opponents that you don't expect. And this is how they're acting right now in the first quarter of this one. This is quite a difference in the game. Wow. Quite a difference than what I expected. 7-zip Redskins. Let's see here on the scoreboard what's going on here. Bengals up 3-zip against the Cardinals. That's two teams that haven't won a game. Vikings up 3-zip against the Giants. 7-0 Eagles over the Jets so far. 3-zip Ravens against the Steelers. 7-7 Jaguars and Panthers. I thought it was going to be a defensive game there, but that game's tied up at 7. And Falcons up 7-zip against Houston. So we're back to this game right now, everybody. Patriots will get the football on the kickoff. So here we go. This kick goes to the back of the end zone out of play. So Patriots will take it over at their own 25-yard line with 9.5 left to go in the first quarter. Alright, let's see some signs of offense right now. Tom did miss an open receiver, Josh Gordon, down the middle of the field on the last drive. And then the jet sweep just swung this game an entirely complete 180 right now. The jet sweep, let's see here. 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackles, and then everybody just gives up. He takes it down the right side of the sideline, because we all thought that he was wrapped up, and the Redskins took it in for the touchdown. So Patriots have been one-dimensional in this game. They finally rushed the football here, and they get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there by Sony Michel. It's been a problem running the football this year for the Patriots. The offensive line has struggled. Kirk Cousins from Minnesota right now is a perfect 4 for 4 for 57 passing yards, by the way. 2nd and 10 coming up. 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Ace formation for the Patriots. They take the snap. Go play action to the air. Tom passes right side. He's open. And complete down the right sideline. Ryan Izzo chopped up. Gets the first down catch. He almost dropped that. He almost dropped that pass. That pass was bobbled in his hands. Nobody covered him on the play. Tom went to the air. Saw Izzo wide open. Oh, Tom did throw it a little bit behind Izzo. But nice adjustment to the football for Izzo to get that catch. 8:40 left to go in the first. 1st and 10 now for the Patriots in Redskins territory. Tom, play action over the middle. Oh, complete once again. Lacoste breaking a tackle. Drag from behind. Inside the 25 now at the 23. Piecing together drives. Here we go, TB12. Put you in the book now. Put Tom into the book for number 3 of all-time passing yards. All he has to do is pass Brett Favre, and then he's behind Drew Brees and Peyton Manning after this game. 8:15 left to go in the first quarter. Tom now and the Patriots at the 24-yard line. Going 5 wide empty out of the gun. Expect them to pass, that is for sure. Tom takes the snap. Back to pass all time in the world. Tom steps up. Pass delivers. Complete. Sony Michel. Past the 15 to the 10. Tackle diving to the 9. Sony has caught 2 footballs today. He isn't even the pass-catching back of this team. He's caught 2 passes. This is ridiculous. Getting number 26 incorporated into the passing game. This is fantastic. I thought he was only a rushing back. 1st and goal coming up. 7:40 left to go in the first quarter right now. Ace formation for the Patriots as they'll hand it off to Sony. Pounds the rock up to about the 6-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the carry. Brings up a 2nd and goal here from the 6. Oh, wow. Philip Dorsett, questionable return with a hamstring. That, oh, God. That early, oh, my gosh. That's one of Tom Brady's favorite targets to throw to. That, man, that's awful. Hopefully Hopefully we can see him return. Tom takes the snap here. Second and goal from the 6. Pass over the middle. Complete touchdown. There you go. Julian Edelman. Boom, boom. Number 11 driving down just like that. Less than 2 minutes. 6-yard touchdown catch by JE11 right there. And the Patriots on the board with 7:09 left to go in the first. They can tie it up, awaiting the Nugent extra points. Welcome to New England, by the way, Mike Nugent. Julian Edelman just opened right there across the middle of the field. His 32nd touchdown grab of his career, the second reception of this game. Mike Nugent, time to tack on the extra point right now. The Patriots have had struggles with this throughout the last 3 games on extra points. They've been up 6-0 because of it. It'd be nice to put up a 7 on the board here by Nugent. Bailey will be the holder. The snap, the hold, the extra point, and no, it is wide right, no good. There was pressure, though, by Washington that might have forced that, so Mike Nugent goes wide right. Might need to bring in Younghoe Koo next week, guys. Might need to bring in Younghoe Koo from the practice squad. This is just atrocious right now. Ouch. 7-6. So far is the score. Redskins will get the football back. Oh my gosh. Missed the extra point wide right. That is just ridiculous. I think that's 4 straight weeks now that Patriots have got their first touchdown of the game. They missed the extra point. This is just... The extra point play continues here. It's just been ridiculous. Somebody's going to have to... When the games actually matter, like when we do play Baltimore, Kansas City... Houston, Philadelphia. When the games actually matter, the Cleveland Browns at the end of the month, every single point will matter. And right now it's been a problem here. It's been a big problem in that category as far as scoring points. As currently we're on commercial break. We'll get back to this game in just a moment here. Wow. So that is just unfortunate. So that is just really unfortunate right now. Yeah, they should have brought in definitely more kickers for their team. I agree there. Definitely should have brought in some more kickers for that team. They brought in Blair Walsh earlier this week too. He didn't make the team though. Former Minnesota Vikings kicker, missed it wide left against Seattle. Garrett Hartley, 33 years old for Garrett Hartley. Has he played? Oh, last time he played was in 2014. Yeah, last time he played was in 2014. Wow. Wow, that's a long time ago. Yeah, we have Younghoe Koo in the practice squad. So he is like the former Charger kicker. So young kicker on the practice squad. But Bill went with a kicker here with a most experienced 37-year vet Mike Nugent, but he missed the kick. Oh, Sebastian Janikowski. Yeah, he retired from the NFL now, Sebastian Janikowski. But yeah, he was a fantastic kicker. I think he spent like 18 seasons or so in the NFL. But yeah, he was fantastic. I think last year he was with the Seahawks. So 7-6 now to score. Washington will let this ball go to the back of the end zone. Yes, so welcome in, Danielle, to the chat here on YouTube. Patriots, again, just missed the extra point with their new kicker. So they have a new kicker. It is Mike Nugent who missed the extra point, Blue Fox boys. So Mike Nugent is the new kicker because Steven Gostkowski is out for the season. He is injured with a left hip injury, so he is on injured reserve for the rest of the season. And Younghoe Koo is the Asian kicker that is on the practice squad for the Patriots. Might want to bring him up sometime. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could have got Sebastian Janikowski out there to kick some balls for the Patriots. That could have been cool. Okay, ace formation right now for the Redskins right now. McCoy gonna go play action to the air. Watch out, escapes Van Noy. No, can't get past Butler though. Oh, Danny Shelton. Danny Shelton coming along with a sack right there. Number 71 for the Patriots. Dragging him down, loss of 7. Second sack of the game right there for New England. So Kyle Van Noy right from the edge. That's going to be a problem for Washington, as he almost got the sack on McCoy, but coming in, McCoy escaped him, but ran right into the big round Danny Shelton, taking him right down to the ground for the 7-yard sack. 2nd and 17 coming up. By the way, the Cardinals are leading against the Bengals right now, 7-3 in that game. -3 passing yards so far by the Redskins. Shotgun formation here for McCoy. 2nd and 17, McCoy takes the snap back to pass, and pressure coming. That pass throws it away. Not even past the line of scrimmage. Incomplete on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 17. 3rd down now, Danielle. So 3rd and 17 for Washington. We have 6:20 left to go in the first quarter. So, Redskins just going back here. Back and back and back. If it wasn't for one big explosive play, this would have been a different game so far. Yeah, Stephon hasn't really been pick city this season, but he has a chance to change that in this game. I'm sure that he can shut it down in this game right now. 6:22 left to go in the first. They take the snap back to pass. Watch out. Hand in the face. That's an incomplete pass. Somebody got completely unblocked with a hand in the face right there as McCoy tried to set up the screen, and nobody was remotely close. I think that was Hightower forced the pressure. Let's see here. Somebody got completely unblocked. Oh, Jamie Collins was on it. Jamie Collins, and he threw it to the area. Hightower to Chris Thompson. Devin, D-Mac's been fantastic so far. Every single interception in each and every game. 4 picks so far by Devin McCourty, who leads the NFL. 4th and 17 coming up as the Redskins will boot off this ball. Olszewski back to return this punt now for the Patriots. So call fair catch around the 43-yard line. That's a good spot here for the Patriots. That was a pretty bad punt by the Redskins. They tried to angle it towards the right. I think that had to be like a 40-something yard punt. So the Patriots will come back onto the field when we do get back to action in this game right now. That's a 37-yard punt by the punter. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, we saw that against Buffalo last week. It was like a 30-something yard punt. This week, a 37-yard punt. Great field possession. Patriots will have it at the 45-yard line. Yes, defense is carrying the offense right now for the Patriots. This is looking like 2003, 2004 all over again for New England right now with that Patriots team. Willie McGinnis, Ty Law carrying that Patriots team. That was lights out defense. Ronnie Harrison, they carried the Patriots all the way. 1st and 10 coming up, 6:10 left to go in the first quarter. Tom in the shotgun. To his right as the running back is James White. Tom Brady right now with the ball at the 43. Takes the snap here for Tom in the pocket, plenty of time. Watch out as he gets devoured. Somebody forgot to block up front again. That's the 2nd sack that the Patriots have given up. Man, Jonathan Allen from the defensive end right now for the Washington Redskins gets a 10-yard sack on the play, and the Patriots back 10 yards at the 33. Who in the world missed their block here? 72 for New England. Somebody missed their block on the play. There's a bunch of new guys here for the Patriots recently. They've been missing their blocks right now. 2nd and 20 coming up. 5.5 left to go in the first quarter. Oh, wow. Ravens on top of the Steelers. 10-7. Thanks so much for the update right there, Brent. Ace formation now for the Patriots. 2nd and 20. Ball spot at the 33. They'll go to the air here. Tom about to pass it. Pass over the middle. Complete. Turnaround. No, nice stiff arm. Gordon gets the first down. Past the 45. Dragged down out of bounds at the 43. Josh Gordon, beautiful route with a 23-yard catch. Comes back to the route and gains 4 yards after the reception on a turnaround. Nice stiff arm by Josh Gordon to get the first down. Right there, hands in the face to Quinton Dunbar on the right side, stiff arm, and gets the first down inside Washington territory. 1st and 10, 5 minutes left to go here for the Patriots. Going in motion, Julian Edelman lined up to the right. Tom in the ace formation right now. Tom takes a snap. He'll go play action once again. Take it to the air. Pass over the middle. Open. Edelman once again tries to get the edge. Down the left side. He gets tackled from behind around 31. Julian Edelman with a catch on the reception. Gain of 13 and a first down by the Patriots. Patriots are not really putting this one as a two-dimensional game. 15 passing attempts to only 2 rushes so far, so it's been all passing the football today. 2 receptions for 18 yards, by the way, in this game for Edelman. Ball spot at the 31 of Washington. Brady in the gun, gonna pass it again, takes the snap, back to pass here. Pass, short race side, Allen complete. Welcome to the NFL, Jacob Johnson for a gain of 5. 91 man on the roster, Jacob Johnson. We get a game update here. Steelers versus Ravens. Let's see what happened here. Steelers pass over the middle, complete for the touchdown, breaking the tackle. It's Juju Smith-Schuster. It's 10-7 Baltimore. Blue Fox Boy always accidentally calls Chase Vinovich Clay Matthews. I can definitely see why with that hair looking so similar. I can definitely see why. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Brady, shotgun, back to pass. This one deep to the end zone, right side, incomplete. Intended for Izzo. There's a flag down on the play, though. There's a flag. We'll check the flag here with 3:44. They're going to call offensive pass interference, I believe. Wow. Let's see here what the call is going to be. The refs are talking this one over. Four guys in the black and white zebra uniforms talking this one over here about what the call was. Incomplete pass initially with a flag thrown to Ryan Izzo in the end zone. We'll see the flag. Izzo was working on the defensive back for the Washington Redskins, Landon Collins, the strong safety in the play. Let's see the call. Here's the call coming up. Oh, it's offensive. Offensive pass interference by the tight end, Ryan Izzo. Penalties are killer, that's for sure. That's the Patriots' first penalty of the game. Let's see here. Just 1 second, Daniel. I'll update you guys with it down once we sort that penalty out. So 3:44 left to go in the first. It was offensive pass interference by the Patriots, the tight end in the end zone. Yeah, okay, yeah, 2nd and 15. So it is a second down, 15 yards to go. 2nd and 15 here for the Patriots. Ball spot at the 36 of Washington as they'll go play action. Brady across the middle, complete to about the 30. Or no, complete to now the 28. Gain of 7 or 6 on the play right there to Edelman once again through the middle. Brings up now a 3rd down, 3.5 left to go before this quarter winds down. 3rd and 4 coming up. Mark Ingram with a rushing touchdown. And once again, Baltimore leading 10-7 against Pittsburgh. 3rd and 4 coming up now for the Patriots. Ball spot at the 25 of Washington. Shotgun formation for Tom. Running back to his right, I believe that's James White. We do have a flag down. That is a jump by the offense. Offensive penalty here. So not the greatest game for the Patriots. False start by the offense. Yeah, I wasn't really sure where in the world that push-off was by Ryan Izzo. I had no clue, like, where in the world that push-off was, but it didn't seem like he was pushing off. It seemed like he was having his hands up, contesting for that football. It's just overthrown. 3rd and 9 coming up. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter right now. Patriots with the football now, everybody, as we're under 3 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Shotgun for Brady. Ball spot at the 30. Adam Thielen with a touchdown catch from Minnesota. Brady takes the snap back to pass over the middle. Complete. Gordon wrapped up a yard short of the first down marker. So Quinton Dunbar with a tackle just a yard short for Josh Gordon, though. Josh Gordon just a yard shy of the first down marker. They're going to get a measurement here, though. So we're going to check this call on the field. I think for the Patriots, you should go for this. If your kicker has struggled on the first extra point attempt or so, you should just go for it and try for it. Right now, you have nothing to lose. You have 1 yard going up against this defense. They're going to measure out the football. Oh, he got it. He got it, though. Great spot by the refs. Wow, I didn't think that he was quite there, but Josh Gordon got enough for the catch. It looked like he was going to be a yard short. Jay Gruden along the sideline. Cannot believe that. So, generous spot right there. Yes. Patriots are in field goal range. I think around like a 37-yard kick. Yeah, 37-yard kick right now. But they did get a first down, so they are in field goal range. It will be about 37, 38-yarder from where they are now with the football. But 1st and 10 coming up now for New England. Oh, challenge flag is coming out, though. Okay, Washington will challenge the spot of that football. That didn't look like Josh Gordon had it at the first down marker. It seemed like he was a yard shy. So, Jay Gruden going to challenge this call on the field right now for Washington. So the Redskins will be challenging this call. If you guys are new to my YouTube video, make sure to give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. So right now we're just on commercial break. I'm going to open up this for you guys. Feel free to join me on Sportscaster as well. That's where I'm streaming the game also. So check me out on that link that I posted in the chat. It's called Sportscaster. I'm on the Sports Dish. That's where I do all my play-by-play for football, basketball, baseball over there, the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Join me out to see what it looks like from the other computer if you guys would like as well. Yes, indeed. Keep it fun, keep it clean. Wise words right there by Brent. So we got a challenge on the field here. We're currently on commercial break. Besides that jet sweep for like 65 yards by the Redskins, there's nothing there. Yes, indeed. I think for sure Vegas Fix. Patriots should definitely go for that. If they have a new kicker in town, he hasn't really kicked a field goal yet. Coming up, it will be probably like a 38, 39 yard attempt or so. And they should just go for it. With this type of defense that the Redskins has here, I think they should definitely go for it. Tom's put together a really solid drive, completing passes, and they got a really good chance to make it on 4th down. Do a nice quarterback sneak up the middle. Should be able to get the ball across the plane. So currently we're just on commercial break. We're going to get right back into action here in a matter of moments. Thank you guys for joining me. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube as well. So currently we're just on commercial break, everyone. We're going to get right back into this game, everybody. Once we do have the chance right now. So Patriots with the ball spotted around that 22-yard line of Redskins territory. But there's a challenge on the play. Yeah, that would be a nice play too. Brent putting flip the ball to Sony Michel or James White over to the left. Get some open space there. That's how they get the touchdown run to Burkhead a couple weeks ago. So that he was able to get blockers out in front of him on the HB toss, and they get the touchdown out of that. Rex Burkhead inactive for this game, by the way, still dealing with that foot injury. Brandon Bolden with increased usage. We haven't seen Damian Harris, though, the rookie, yet to play. Here's the review. Okay, so they just reversed it. Patriots are short to the line of game. That's what it looked like on the replay board. The refs seemed to give the Patriots a really generous spot. So the first down marker was about the 21. Josh Gordon was down at the 22. So 22-yard line right now. This will be about, if they don't go for it, be about that 39-yard field goal. But the Patriots will keep their offense out. So that's what I expected here. 2.5 left to go in the first quarter. Go for it and see what they can do here with Josh McDaniels calling the plays for you. So the Patriots are going to go for this one. Inside the 22-yard line right now. 4th and 1 at the 22 of Washington. Okay, play clock gets put back, or game clock gets put way back to 2:47, so even more time left to go before this first quarter ends right now. So Patriots with the ball, 2:47 left to go in the first quarter. 4th and 1 coming up for New England. They have the ball at the Washington 22-yard line. These two teams are the two teams that's yet to convert so far in the NFL for 4th down conversions this season. Patriots with their first 4th down conversion in the season right now. 4th and 1 coming up. They've passed the ball 6 times in this drive. Could they do it again, or will they rush it? We'll see. 3 wide to the right. Tom Brady calling. And they're going to go direct snap. Sony Michel towards the right. And, oh no, we got swallowed up for a loss of 3. That was a play in the Super Bowl that they called against the Falcons, and they ran it in for the touchdown on the 28-3 comeback, but Washington's defense has been stout right now up front, and it's a turnover on downs by the Patriots. Wow, this is like a trap game right now. This is ridiculous. I didn't expect this at all. Oh my gosh. James White was the one who got the direct snap. He tried to take it towards the right side. He just ran right into a pile of maroon jerseys, though, on the play. Right in front of them, though. Oh, man, these blockers are having difficulty in this game right now. So Washington now with a football. It's been a problem blocking up front here by the Patriots today. Colt McCoy, the quarterback right now at the 23. They snap it over to Peterson. Peterson, big hole, dragged down to about the 32. That's the longest run of the game. Gain of about 7 or 8 right there by AP. 2nd down and 3 coming up with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Houston just scored their touchdown. 13-10, they're leading against the Falcons. Will Fuller, the 5th, with a touchdown reception. 2nd and 3 coming up now for the Washington Redskins. Cole Holcomb got that big stop in the 4th down play on the direct snap by James White. 2nd and 3 coming up. Washington with the ball at their own 30. 75 rushing yards, 65 of those yards off the jet sweep. As they'll hand it off to Peterson. Nothing. Just a complete hole. Nothing there for AP. Back to the line of scrimmage. So nothing there for AP and the carry. Will bring up now a 3rd and 2 coming up for the Redskins. Yes, I wish so too, Vegas Vix. If we could only have LeGarrette Blount smoke people up the middle there. Be a nice bulldozer for this team. That'd be fantastic. That 1 year, like 2 years ago, we got like 19 rushing touchdowns or something ridiculous like that. That was off the chains. 3rd and 2 coming up now for the Redskins. Shotgun formation here from McCoy, the quarterback. He has the wide receiver going in motion. Paul Richardson lined up to the left. McCoy takes the snap, back to pass over the middle. That one complete. First down to Trey Quinn, the wide receiver. At the 35, Trey Quinn played in the Little League World Series for Louisiana in like 2008, I think. Trey Quinn with a catch, though, over the middle. Giants just scored with a touchdown. Daniel Jones with a touchdown pass, 10-7. The score there. Ace formation right now. McCoy, the quarterback. Wendell Smallwood in the backfield. Watch out. Kyle Van Noy flushing them out to the right. Colt McCoy going to run this football, though. Past the 40. Tries to take it to the first down marker. Appears to be a yard shy. Gain of 9 in the pickup by Colt McCoy. Now he's healthy and able to run the ball and move out of the pockets. Yes, scoreless game. Welcome in Kidder96 to the channel right now on YouTube. Scoreless game out there. Tennessee against Buffalo, by the way. And that one, Colt McCoy picks up the first down on the rush. 9-yard gain on the rush. So a yard short of the first down marker. Kirk Cousins with a bounce-back game, 10 for 11, 134 yards in the air. And finally, Adam Thielen gets a touchdown reception as the Vikings lead 10-7 against the Giants. All right, we just ended the first quarter here, everyone. This is a huge surprise right now. The Redskins leading this game 7-6 as Tom Brady sees his defense on the bench. Wow. This is quite a different game than I expected, that is for sure. So, very different game than I expected. 8 first downs by the Patriots, 135 total yards. Redskins with only 3 first downs, but the problem in this game, Washington is leading because of big-time explosive play ability that they got from their wide receiver Chris Sims, who got an end-around jet sweep for a touchdown. And that's what's been the difference so far in this game today. A jet sweep for the touchdown. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, where I call play-by-play of football action here on the stream. We're currently on commercial break. We'll go right back into the game when we do get back to action here. So yeah, this is a big shocker, everybody. I did not expect this at all. 1 rushing yard, and it turns into a 65-yard gain on that rush. Just a big, big shocker that this has happened like this game so far, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on the stream right now on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Yeah, hopefully Philip Dorsett is good. That's a tough one with a timetable for like a hamstring injury. That's unfortunate to have a hamstring injury like that. It's so sad. Currently, we're just on commercial break, everyone. We'll get right back into the game in just a couple moments here. So Philip Dorsett hasn't been able to return to this game because of that hamstring injury. That's so unfortunate right now. Redskins with the football. Washington with 1 passing yards in that first quarter. Wow. 85 rushing yards by the Redskins. 65 of those on 1 carry for a touchdown. All right. Here we are, guys, getting ready for the second quarter right now. Redskins with the football. The ball spotted at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up for Washington. Ace formation going in motion. The wide receiver, Paul Richardson. They take the snap. McCoy hands it off to Smallwood. Smallwood stopped in the backfield. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe even lost a yard in the play. Brings up about a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 coming up for the Redskins now with 14:45 left to go in the 2nd quarter. I'm also on, I'll post here the link if you guys would like. Feel free to check me out on Sportscaster if you guys would like as well. I call play-by-play there just to see how it looks like and stuff like that. If you have a Sportscaster, feel free to join me on that link as well. So, here's a big 3rd down for the Washington Redskins. 3rd and 2. Patriots trying to get their defense off the field right now. Ace formation for the Washington Redskins. Ball spot their own 47. They snap into McCoy. They're going to go play action. McCoy rolling out to his left. Hands in the face. Watch out! And he gets sacked. Dante Hightower coming in right there to crush McCoy on the play with 14 minutes left to go before halftime. And there's going to be a punting situation coming up. We just started a new month, Brent, of Sportscaster. I finished number 5th. Number 5 for the month of September. Right now, I'm number 8. So, yeah, doing well once again inside the top 10 on Sportscaster at number 8. 4th and 9 coming up as the Patriots are back to return this punt here in just a moment. Hey, thanks so much, Brent. I appreciate that. The punt goes away. Oh, that was close to being blocked. Gunnar Olszewski back to return here for the Patriots. Calls a fair catch. And it bounces into the end zone. So, Patriots will get this football back here. We do get back to action right now. 7-6. Redskins up with 13.5 left to go before halftime. Cole McCoy's got crushed in this game. 3 sacks by the Patriots. Tom, though, has got sacked twice. The offensive line, yeah, I'm saying the same thing here, Blue Fox Boy. Why isn't this a blowout? The offensive line right now is struggling for the Patriots. Tom has got sacked twice. Patriots only have 1 rushing yard. Sony Michel, 2 carries, 3 yards. James White, a carry for -2 yards in that HB direct snap. The Patriots have the ball spotted now at the 20. Patriots 16 passing plays to only 3 rushing plays. That is crazy. There's no balance between that. No balance. I'm really disappointed in this rushing game here for the Patriots. Last year they were rush heavy. They were like top 8 in the NFL running the football, and now they're struggling. At least they're able to pass the ball around this secondary today. 13.5 left to go. Brady going to hand it off to Michel. And he's going to carry it for about a gain of 4 in the carry. That's the longest run of the game. So finally positive yards right there. 4 yards. At least it was something. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. Greg Manewski, the defensive coordinator, ranking in the bottom of the NFL in total defense at 28. 29th against the rush. I think the Patriots should rush this football. They do. HB draw. Up the middle for about a gain of 2 or 3 on the play. Brings up now a 3rd and short coming up. 14-zip. Philly's up against the Jets so far. So Philly crushing the Jets in that game 14-0. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Patriots. 12:50 left to go before halftime right now. 12:50 left to go before halftime. We got a big 3rd down. Only 8 rushing yards today by the Patriots. They need to pound the rock a lot more. Shotgun formation here for Brady in the backfield towards his right. James White, Gordon lined up to the right, 3 wide to the left. Jacoby Myers in there as 1 wide receiver. Brady takes the snap back to pass. Pass complete. Should be a 1st down. Caught by James White on the check down pass. For it appears to be a 1st down. Yes, it is. Ball spot the 31. Pizza Hut, the official sponsor of the NFL, used to have Big New Yorker Pizza, the Chicago Dish Pizza, and the Stuffed Crust Gold Pizza in the late 90s through the early 2000s. Wow, that's awesome, Kidder 96. That sounds so good. Oh, man. Be awesome to try. Again, if they ever come back with that. That pass. Screen pass over to James White. Stopped in the backfield for around a gain of 3. Hey, what's good, James? Welcome in here to the channel once again. So, yeah, Washington got on the board first. 7-zip with a uncharacteristic 65-yard jet sweep by their wide receiver for a touchdown. And then the Patriots with a touchdown pass, Tom to Julian Edelman, but the missed extra point once again. Mike Nugent, the new kicker, missed it. Tom with the football going, play action, all the time in the world. Tom looking to pass it to somebody deep down the left sideline, and it is intercepted. Tight coverage, and Julian Edelman was the intended wide receiver, but no flag in the play. Wow. Oh, flag now, flag now. There is a flag now. Yes, we should be winning in this game. This should be a blowout right now. 11.5 left to go before halftime. Refs threw the flag. Julian Edelman got knocked down along that left sideline as Tom threw that pass to him. Let's see here. Who was in coverage? It was Monte Nicholson, the full safety. Right down the outside. Nicholson thought that was a clear pass breakup. There's a flag down. Jay Gruden's already won a challenge in this game. Let's see here. Let's check the flag. Okay, he was celebrating and he gets the pass interference call. So Monte Nicholson was celebrating after the incompletion. He gets the pass interference call against him, though, and an automatic first down by the Patriots with a great spot. 35-yard line. Yeah, lots of contact there. Yeah, that's definitely pass interference. Tons of contact there. Edelman was pushed to the ground by Nicholson, and Nicholson was cheering after the play was over because he was so happy. He thought that there was no flag in the play. Haha, he gets flagged right after, though. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Great spot, by the way, here. Ball at the 27. Even better, got pushed up further. Oh, what do we got here? A challenge? Yeah, Jay Gruden's going to challenge another one. Gruden will challenge another penalty here. He's got the challenge flag out again. He won his first challenge with a spot of the football. And here we are. He's going to challenge this one again. So he already won one challenge. We just started the second quarter, and he's going to challenge this next one. Yeah, so Washington will be challenging pass interference here. This game is dragging by. This game is so slow right now. So Washington to challenge this pass interference call, as right now we are on commercial break. If you guys are new to my YouTube video, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Julian Edelman looked like he was clearly pushed down as Tom threw that pass over to him towards the left sideline. We'll see when we do get back to action what the call is. But it looks like clear-cut pass interference or so. That's why the refs threw the flag. And we'll see. But Jay Gruden's already won a challenge in this game or so. But Jay really wants to keep his job right now, as they've been able to compete with the Patriots in this first half so far. That first quarter, they were leading. So they've been able to keep up with the Patriots, which has been a huge shock. I cannot do that, Protect, because if I do so, this stream will get taken down by YouTube for copyright strikes. You cannot do that. So currently, we're just on commercial break, everyone. Get right back into the game here momentarily. Yeah, the whole story with Chase Winovich and with a $5 chocolate bar with his grandmother when he was growing up playing football. That was a fantastic interview he had in the preseason. Yeah, Chase is such a team player. He's fantastic. So currently, everybody, we're just on commercial break. We'll go right back into this game. There's a challenge on the field, so we're just going to check that challenge flag when we do get back. Jay Gruden with his second challenge of the game. He won his first challenge with Josh Gordon on the reception that the ref said at first that he did get at the first down marker, but they did review the spot of the ball, and it was a yard short. Now they're challenging pass interference on a big, long pass down the left sideline to Julian Edelman. Looked like Edelman was pushed down, though, at the left sideline. Okay, so here we are getting ready to go back to this game. Yeah, look, clear push-off right there by the DB of Washington. That was a clear push-off. Yeah, Edelman was playing for that ball, and he wasn't. Yeah, that call will stand. So, yes, Vegas Vic's pointing it out. Yes, the call will stand. So, the refs say here that call will stand. Patriots with beautiful field position now inside about that 30-yard line of Washington territory. As Edelman was going back to the football, and Nicholson just pushed him right down to the ground with that contact. Okay, so Redskins lose a timeout with that anyway before the half. 2 timeouts remaining for both of the teams. The Patriots took one when the first play of the game didn't even happen with 15 minutes on the clock. Must have got the wrong personnel to start. As Matt Lacoste goes in motion right now. Brady in the gun. Ball spot at the 27 of Washington territory. Brady here from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Brady all the time in the world. Pass over the middle. Oh, incomplete on the play. Edelman couldn't haul onto it. He was dragged down or right down to the ground there by Fabian Morrell, the corner on the play. So Edelman with a drop there. Yeah, I haven't really seen Ben Watson that much in this game, James. I haven't seen Ben Watson yet. I've seen both of the other tight ends, Izzo and Lacoste, but I actually haven't seen Ben Watson here, 84, play so far today. I did see, Jacoby Myers. I did see Jacoby Myers in there, but he hasn't got a target yet. I like to see Brady get the young guys involved. There's an injured... Yeah, that was Morrow who made the tackle. He is hurt on the sideline right now. Brady with the ball. 11:20 left to go in the second quarter. Hey, what's good, Nathaniel? Welcome back in here to the channel. Brady takes the snap. They're going to go. Play action. Screen pass set. And that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Intended for James White. Fell down to the grounds. Yeah, I didn't see Ben Watson in the game so far, so I assumed he's probably not playing right now if they're going with Izzo and Lacoste at tight end. Thanks so much, though, Blue Fox Boy, for the update. And welcome in here, Nathaniel, onto the channel. What's good, my man? Alright, 3rd and 10 coming up. Ryan Kerrigan with a big quarterback hurry on the last play, which forced incompletion. Yes, what's good, dude? Welcome back into the channel. 3rd and 10, 11:19 left to go in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Brady going 5 wide. He's got 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. Pass over the middle on a slant. That one complete, but short of the first down marker to James White. Let's see here. Should they go for the field goal? Ball at the 20. They're inside the red zone. 4th and 7 coming up. Yeah, they're going to go. Yeah, they're going to bring on Mike Nugent. So Mike Nugent comes on to kick this football here. Well, we'll see what happens with the kicking issues right now. But I think for field goals, I think Mike Nugent should be good. Prayers up here that this one is good. Patriots down 7-6. Hopefully not for long here. 10:45 left to go from the right hash. Mike Nugent. Can he make the field goal coming up? The snap, the hold by Bailey. Nugent's kick. This one's up. This one is good. There we go. There we go. Puts him on the board. So thank goodness there. 9-7 Patriots with a lead. Mike Nugent finally getting a feel for the game right now. So yeah, I think he made that one. I think Nugent is going to be good. Once he gets the knack of things here, I think the Patriots will be better with Mike Nugent than what they were with Gostkowski, because Gostkowski was injured or so. Kind of sensing something was wrong too, because he kept on missing those extra points. But it's been a problem, the extra point. That wasn't really the problem when Nugent missed the extra point. The pressure was right in his face, so that's kind of why the ball tailed to the right. Somebody forgot to block someone, so he had to get that kick off, because the only way he could was it being blocked. So all the other times that Gostkowski has missed the extra points, it's been with no pressure in the face on the kick, but that extra point actually had pressure to it. That's why it went wide right on the play. Hey, welcome in here, John DeVore, onto the channel. Welcome in, man. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, thanks so much for the update there. Ben Watson not eligible until Monday. Okay, dude. Thanks so much for the update. Yeah, we'll see. Jake Bailey is, just his versatility is all there, but he's doing the kickoffs now, so Jake Bailey is, he's got the versatility to do kickoffs, and Belichick's putting him into the game to do kickoffs. I just, posted on the chat there, I'm streaming as well on Sportscaster. Check out that link that I posted in the chat. I'm on Sportscaster. I'm in the top 10 on that platform as well right now, so I'm in the top 10. So the top 10 performers for the week on Sportscaster get a payment that goes to them, so feel free to help me out over there if you guys would like and see what I do on Sportscaster as well. I post all my football content there, game picks of the week on that Sportscaster link. So currently we're just on commercial break. Yes, my heart was beating as well for Nugent, but thank goodness he got that one through the uprights. Redskins will get the football back with 10:35 left to go before halftime. So we're almost ready to go back to this game right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the stream today. Thanks so much for the update, Brent. 10-3 Cardinals on top. So Zane Gonzalez making 1 of 2 field goals. Yeah, I think he's been still pretty bad since he missed those kicks playing for Cleveland last year. Zane Gonzalez now kicking for the Cardinals. They're up though against the Bengals. I actually had Arizona winning that game. I think Cincinnati's terrible. They could be another 0-6 team, 0-16 team alongside Miami. So that kick goes to the end zone as it gets down, taking a knee in the end zone. Colt McCoy coming back out. What we haven't seen is an interception, and that's what Blue Fox Boy is pointing out here on the YouTube chat. Devin McCourty interception, gonna get an interception this drive. Watch, we will see. That is something we haven't seen so far in this game. It could be something that we do see now. Washington doing a great job taking away the football. How about a forced fumble? We haven't seen that, though. Usually that's the Greg Gumbel call of the game or so. Lost the football. We usually see Greg Gumbel say that once. We haven't heard him say it so far this game. Shotgun formation. Ball at the 25. Washington has the ball. Colt McCoy under center right now. Takes the snap. McCoy hands it off. Jet sweep towards the left side to the wide receiver, Chris Sims, who goes nowhere. They sniffed that one out. So thank goodness they stopped him in the backfield that time. He was the one who had the 65-yard touchdown. Buffalo just got on the board, by the way. They're up 7-0 against Tennessee. Lee Smith with an 8-yard touchdown reception for the Buffalo Bills. So Buffalo pitching in a shutout so far against Tennessee. This is a surprise. Oakland leading 14-0 against Chicago. Wow. That is a surprise right now. Washington in the 2nd and 14 coming up. Under 10 minutes left to go before halftime. Redskins with a football here. Shotgun formation for McCoy. Going in motion. The wide receiver Sims. He is explosive. Watch out for him. McCoy takes the snap. Back to pass. Passes short right side. That one complete to Sims. Sims tries to go with a stiff arm. And Stephon Gilmore rides him right out of bounds right there for a gain of 5. Brings up now a 3rd and 9 on the field. So 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Redskins with 9:40 and counting down left to go before halftime. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the channel. Third and 9 coming up right now for the Redskins on the field. 9:20 left to go before halftime as we join you guys in Sportscaster and YouTube. Shotgun formation for Colt McCoy, the quarterback, from his own 26-yard line. McCoy takes the snap, back to pass. Here comes the pressure as he's flushed out of the pocket towards the right side. McCoy gonna run for it, and he stopped shy, dragged down by Hightower in the play. McCoy appears to be, I thought he was hurt for a moment, but McCoy does get up on the play. There's a flag down, though. Was that a late hit by Hightower out of bounds? We're gonna see. I didn't see that one fully, but we're gonna check the flag here with 9 minutes left to go. There is a flag down in the field. Might be holding, though, on the offense. We'll check the flag. Patriots are saying it's holding by Washington.
He just drops it as he's beginning to tuck it away. Hits his right thigh. And field ruling is that the ball was fumbled forward and out of bounds. It's been brought to that spot.
Okay, so fumbled out of bounds by Washington. They didn't get the first down. It was holding anyway. So the call is a holding penalty by the Redskins on the play with 9 minutes here left to go before halftime. So Colt McCoy did fumble the football. He did lose it, though, out of bounds. Yes, Khalil Mack going up against his former quarterback and former head coach today in London. And I can't believe the Raiders are up in that game, 14-0. That is shocking. 4th and 6 coming up. The Redskins will have to boot this football away right now. This will be the 4th punt by Tress Way, the punter of the Washington Redskins. The last one was only like a 37-yard punt, though. Christian McCaffrey with 2 touchdowns for Carolina. They're leading against Jacksonville 21-7. Also, they got a 66-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. So Carolina, watch out for that team. Don't count them out just yet. Their quarterback, Kyle Allen, is undefeated. Hasn't played like the best teams in the NFL so far, so I'm not sold on the quarterback. But Carolina with that defense, they got the best defense against the pass this season. This is a punt as Washington boots that football away. Back to return the punt is Gunnar Olszewski from the 20. Olszewski returns a pass at 25-30, slips a tackle, and gets tackled to the ground around that 30-yard line. So 10-yard return. And we have 8:38 left to go before halftime. So we'll get back into the game, everybody. Patriots up 9-7 here as they'll have the football at their own 30 when we get back to action here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Oh, wow. Julio Jones hitting a bomb in double coverage, 33 yards. Wow. Is Gardner Minshew the new Tom Brady? Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Once he plays more quality opponents, I'll determine. But right now they're getting crushed by Carolina. But if Gardner Minshew does come back in that game, maybe someday he'll be the new Tom Brady if he keeps up with that. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell early on because Tom is a quarterback. Yeah, no to Daniel Jones. But yeah, Gardner Minshew, through his first couple of starts, he's really improved. Like the first couple of games, it was short check down passes, but now he's actually able to air out the football for somebody who was drafted 6th in the 6th round of the draft for Gardner Minshew. But looks great so far. They are getting crushed right now against Carolina, but still playing a time in the game. Of course, the quarterback can always bring them in with some Minshew magic and bring them back like he did last week against Denver. So they had a great comeback win last week. And he does have a touchdown, actually, and he's over 100 yards right now passing. That's cool. But yeah, when Tom started, Tom wasn't like the most elite downfield passer either in the NFL. His defense carried him along throughout the season. So that's what the Jacksonville Jaguars will have to do this year with Minshew as quarterback for like his first like 2-3 years more. So just carry the quarterback in this game. Have the defense keep him in the game. Oh, Daniel Jones. Okay. Daniel Jones with a 33-yard bomb downfield, I was going to say. Yeah, Julio Jones, or so, some of these games he's been quiet this season for the Falcons. Except for Philadelphia, though. He had that game-winning drive catch. Hey, what is good, John? Welcome in, man, to the channel. Shaved my mustache at 100 subs. I think I'm going to keep my mustache, John, but nice try, dude. It's a nice signature, thing that I have. Thank you guys so much for joining my channel, by the way, today. So we're back to action right now. Patriots with the football. Feel free to check me out. I'll post this in the link for you guys. Feel free to check me out on Sportscaster. I do my NFL game picks every Tuesday night around 7 o'clock or so on that channel. So the Patriots now with the football here with Brady under center in the I formation. He'll go take it to the air once again. Brady passes left side. That pass. Nice toe tap down the sideline. Gain of 12 on the catch. Julian Edelman hauls it in for the first down. Yes, yeah, I'm not gonna shave this mustache. Nice signature to my streams. I like it. Julian Edelman, 12-yard catch down the left sideline for the first down. Makes me look a lot older, too, with a mustache. Like, if I shaved it, I look like probably like a young kid. 4 receptions, 41 yards, and a TD catch by Edelman so far. Brady, 16 for 22, 180 yards in the air, and a TD. Brady takes a snap, looks right, looks left. He gets sacked on the play. Wow. This blocking has been a problem here. This has been a problem blocking up front. Tim Settle, the nose tackle, with a sack for the Redskins. That's the 3rd sack of the game. Marcus Cannon is having trouble today blocking up front. He just let him right by. Man, 2nd and 22 coming up. Where is this blocking ability right now? I'm all set with an earring either. 7:40 left to go before halftime here. 2nd and 22 coming up for the Patriots. And Antonio Clown, yeah, Antonio Clown just keeps on popping up in the headlines now. Brady takes the snap, back to pass over the middle. This one incomplete. Tight coverage intended for Gordon, off the fingertips, incomplete. Landon Collins in there on the coverage, and a couple of other Redskins players as it stops the clock with 7:24. Antonio Clown with the condo damage out in Florida. Yeah, that was tight coverage right there. Quinton Dunbar in the coverage too. 3rd and 17 coming up. 7:24 remaining left to go before halftime here. The Patriots with the football. 3rd and 17 coming up. They are 0 for 3 on 3rd downs with 8 or more yards. Trying to convert that 3rd down. James White going in now as a receiver. Lined up towards the right side. 5 wide for the Patriots. Brady takes the snap. Back to pressure. Left side complete to Edelman. Edelman tries to turn upfield, and he is wrapped just shy of the 1st down marker. That was close, but Edelman was just shy. About a yard shy of the 1st down marker, it appears to be. 7 minutes left to go before halftime here. They're going to have to punt the football away. They're not even at midfield, I don't think. Oh, they're right. They just passed midfield. So the Patriots are keeping the offense on the field. That's how confident. Wow, that's how confident they are in their defense. Patriots kept the offense. Now they're going to change. They're going to change. They were trying to draw The Redskins offside. 4th and 1. Oh, look at the Redskins. Look how many players they have on the field. They have a ridiculous... Oh, you got to snap that football. They had like 14 players on the field there. Patriots couldn't get set, though. First punt was 39 yards. Bailey now to boot this football off in just a moment. There are 10 players on the field. Oh, flag. Flag's down. False start by the Patriots. Ah. Flag is down. I think it's false start by the Patriots. We'll see. That's what the refs are going to say. Yep. False start by the Patriots in the play. 5-yard penalty. I feel like they had like 9 or 10 players out there for Washington on the field. There was tons of miscommunication. That's what the Patriots did. They put on their offense. And then they shifted to their special teams unit to come on. So 4th and 6 coming up. 6:20 left to go as they will boot this ball off with Bailey. Back to return this punt will be the Redskins. They'll call fair catch with Trey Quinn at the 12. So Redskins will take over the 12-yard line, finally deep in their own territory right now. Okay, Gardner Minshew, second touchdown pass of the game to DJ Chark as it's a close game there now. Carolina 21, Jacksonville 14. Brent here saying Vic Fangio and Brian Flores got to go. Yeah, both of those coaches 0-4. Brian Flores. It's unfortunate, though. Put, like, any coach in that situation with, like, a hard rebuild, like a rebuild that we haven't seen before in NFL history with, like, a whole, like, 75% of that team being new and probably not going to be there next year. It's just a rough situation. I honestly think Flores will probably stay there. I don't think it's a head coach issue. It's more of just the team in general. They have a lack of talent on every single side of the football. This pass over the middle, that one complete. Oh, lost the football. On the play, the Patriots have recovered it. That is great field position. The tight end caught the football at the 19-yard line, and the Patriots have recovered this ball. Jamie Collins forced the fumble. Oh my gosh, let's see here on the play. Oh, Jamie Collins come up with it. Yeah, Jamie Collins came up with the football. Jonathan Jones forced the fumble. Jamie Collins fell on it. This guy is right place, right time for the Patriots. Jonathan Jones crushing Trey Quinn, who caught that pass. Jonathan Jones punching it out, and there is the forced fumble. The first forced fumble of the game. Classic Greg Gumbel. Whenever he calls these football games, there's always a fumble recovery, and Jamie Collins, right place, right time, falling on the football. There you go. 11 takeaways by the Patriots this season, most in the NFL, with 6:09 left to go before halftime. First fumble recovery of the season, and it's Mr. Right Place, Right Time, the leading tackler. Jamie Collins gets the forced fumble. So Jamie Collins responsible for 4 turnovers recovered this season. 3 picks and a forced fumble now. Wow. Trey Quinn fumbled the football with great field position for the Patriots. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. So New England has it here at the Washington 16. They take the snap back to pass for Brady. Left side to the end zone. Overshoots Gordon. Ooh, doings off a cameraman. Incomplete. Hit right off the cameraman. Nice instincts, though, by the cameraman to not even to take the shot like a true legend and keep on rolling along with it. Blue Fox Boy saying, wish we drafted Lamar Jackson. I'm not sure about the Patriots system, though, for that, because Bill is more of like kind of like for the pocket passer quarterback that he's always worked with in the past. It'd be different, though, if we would have Lamar Jackson, like the run-first style of quarterback. That would be totally different. They'd have to, like, revamp their offense in so many different directions. Shotgun formation here, but the talent is so there for Lamar. Brady takes the snap from the 16, back to pass, over the middle, complete to White. White down at the 12, gain of 4 and a catch. Brings up about a 3rd and 4. Yeah, just give Jarrett Stidham time. I think, same here, Brent. I think Jarrett Stidham will be a great addition someday to the Patriots. Just give him time, like 2022, 23, 24. Just give him time. I think he'll really excel once he goes in and learns under Brady. Just need a couple years in there to study under Brady and take it over from there. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Patriots. Ball at the 12. Brady takes the snap back to pass. And the pass in the flat. Oh, no! Brady was intercepted. Try to get James White on a wheel route right there. Monte Nicholson intercepts the pass in the end zone or around the 1-yard line, depending on where that spot of the football is. So Brady, again, Second interception of the season inside the red zone. This is terrible. This is terrible right now. Tom off the back foot. Where was the blocking, though? That was... Tom just needed to get out of his hands. I know, double covered. James White so much smaller going up against that defensive back, but the blocking up front's been a huge issue so far today. Tom had to throw that football off his back foot, and nobody was there for that pass. James White so much smaller than Nicholson. Nicholson in perfect position to make that interception. He just should have just threw it out of bounds or something like that. Yeah, man. Second red zone interception the last 2 games. It's just been awful picks by Brady. Just throw the ball out of bounds. Just throw it to the back of the end zone or something. Just don't do that. Be smart with the football here. Okay. What am I going to do at 100 subs? Probably just have the channel keep on going and going until I keep on growing here. That's what I did for my basketball channel. I just grew past 100 subs. I might do... Once I grow this channel and keep on growing the basketball channel, I might do something like merch, with like a merchandise thing on merch on the website. Yeah, back foot throws basically never end well. That was a uncharacteristic throw by Tom on the back foot, something that we don't really see of him. So they're seeing where that spot of the football is. This interception, and was he in the end zone when he... Was he in the end zone when he got the interception? That's the thing. Or was he out of bounds? Yeah, it looks like he was in the end zone, actually. Oh, so they're going to spot the ball at the 1-yard line. So Washington taking over at the 1-yard line. Washington going to run it. Ooh, they get it right out of their end zone, though. Fighting out of the end zone for about a gain of 2 or 3 on the run to about the 4 by AP. Oh, yes. The throw at the goal line again. Yeah, against Pittsburgh last season, week 15. He was like rolling out, and he just threw that ball towards like the right sideline, and it was intercepted too by Pittsburgh, and they lost that game because of that. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 4:40 left to go before halftime right now as Adrian Peterson gets the carry. Peterson turns upfield. Oh no, big. Oh, I was gonna say he was gonna run that in for a touchdown, but there was a flag before that. He had the whole Patriots defense beat, but the refs threw a flag down. Looks like a false start by Washington, or delay a game. We'll see here. It's a Washington penalty. Yeah, false start by the offense. So they're at the goal line once again. Terry McLaurin, the wide receiver, charged with a false start on the play. So the ball spot at the 1-yard line. Dangerous situation now for the Redskins at their own 1. 17-0 at halftime, by the way. The Oakland Raiders are leading the Chicago Bears here. 17-0 in London. That is just ridiculous. You travel all the way to California to London, and you're up by 17 at halftime. That's insane. Alright, 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 1. Shotgun formation here for the quarterback. Colt McCoy from the gun right now. Patriots could be bringing the blitz. They take the snap. Here they go. Back to the end zone. McCoy launches this one. Left sideline. Open receiver. He gets him at the 21. First down. That's Terry McLaurin. That's the guy you got to watch out for, is Terry McLaurin, and he gets the first down catch. This could be a trap game right now, everybody. Hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. 20-yard catch by Terry McLaurin to the 21 of Washington on the play. So first down here for the Redskins coming up. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this channel as well. Feel free to check me out on Sportscaster, where I'm in the top 10 on that link that I just posted in the chat as well. 1st and 10 coming up for the Redskins. Ace formation right here for Colt McCoy, the quarterback. He takes the snap. He hands it off to AP up the middle here by Peterson. Breaks the tackle past the 25 to the 27. Gain of 6, but a flag thrown down on the ground. We will check this flag here on the field. Yeah, it looks like a holding call. We're going to see who is it on. Is on Washington on the play. We're going to check this call. We have 3:45 left to go before half. Holding by the offense. So the refs say holding by the Redskins offense on the play. On the offensive line, that's Donald Penn, the tackle. So Donald Penn commits the offensive tackle with a penalty on the play. 2012 MVP, though, of the NFL, Adrian Peterson, ranked 8th in all-time career rushing yards for AP. Patriots went up against Frank Gore, went over the 15K mark last week. 1st and 20 here, though, for the Washington Redskins. 1st and 20 coming up. 3.5 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Marquise Brown questionable to return with an ankle injury for the Ravens. Another flag. One more flag comes flying out here by Washington. And a false start backing them up to the 5-yard line. These are pretty terrible flags right now for this Redskins team. Another 5-yard penalty. So false start by the offense on the play by Washington. Morgan Moses with a 5-yard penalty and a false start, the tackle for the Washington Redskins. So they're backed up here. 1st and 25 for Washington. I'm feeling an interception here. Philadelphia's up 14-0 with a 51-yard pick for a touchdown off of Luke Falk, the quarterback for the Jets. 3rd penalty on this drive for the Redskins right now. They just had the ball at the 21. Now they're back at their own 5. They take the snap. McCoy into the end zone, and he gets it off. He was almost sacked in the end zone. They get it to about the 9-yard line. Catch underneath by Peterson, and another flag thrown. The Patriots signaling that it's on Washington. It looks like another flag has been thrown. Oh, wow. Thanks so much for the update, Blue Fox Boy. Malcolm Butler with a pick for Tennessee. Wow. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. We're going to check the flag. Washington with their 4th straight penalty in a row. And yes, holding once again by the offense. This is disastrous here for the Redskins. 4 straight penalties by their offensive tackles on this drive. That is a crapshoot right now. Wow. Oof. Oof. Just holding all over the place by Washington. Cole McCoy's so lucky he didn't get sacked in the end zone there for a safety. 1st and 25 again. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Shotgun formation coming up for the Redskins, I believe. Once they do break their formation. They're going to say 2nd and 21 here. CBS with the graphic. They're going to say 2nd and 21. Where's that ball spotted? Check that ball. Yeah, Cardinals are leading against the Bengals. So yes, Cardinals are leading against the Bengals. 2nd and 21 coming up. Ball spotted at that 9-yard line. Shotgun formation here. 2nd and 21 for the Redskins. They take the snap. McCoy back to pass. Watch out. He passes back foot complete to about the 14, 13-yard line by Paul Richardson. But only like a 5-yard completion on the play. Yeah, 13-6. They're up. 2:27 left to go before halftime. Clock will stop here with a 3rd and 15 coming up, everyone, on this clock. If you guys are new to my channel, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here, football action. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Sportscaster 2 today, by the way, where I call play-by-play. So the Vikings up 18-7 against the Giants right now. Let's see here. Niner, welcome into the chat. 49ers or Browns on Monday. I'm liking the Browns in that game, so I think the 49ers will lose their first game of the season. It's going to be close, though. I've got the Browns winning that one 24-20 on Monday Night Football. It's been 15 days since San Fran has played their last football game, so I think that they'll be probably rusty to start out that game. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, thanks so much for the clarification there. Malcolm Butler interception like the end zone for the Patriots. Yeah, but they're backed up at their own end zone right here for Washington. So Washington's backed up at their own end zone. They're like 90-something, or now they're like 85 yards away from the Patriots end zone right here. 3rd and 15, 2.5 left to go before halftime. Shotgun formation for Colt McCoy, the quarterback. So he takes the snap. Back to pass for McCoy. Passes right side. That one complete, but his tight end is tackled 4 yards shy of the first down markers. The Patriots sandwich him, and it'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning coming up here. 4th down for the Washington Redskins, as they'll have to boot this football off with a 4th and 4 coming up on the field, as we are on Sportscaster. We are on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part of the channel where I call play-by-play. So Belichick with 1 timeout remaining for the Patriots. After the 2-minute warning, Patriots will receive the football. On the punt by Gunnar Olszewski. Right after this commercial break, we'll go into commercial, then we'll get right back into the game. So right now we have a bunch of games going at halftime. We'll just take a look at the stats, and then we'll go to halftime with you guys. Join us in, give you guys updates of what's going on throughout the half with scores around the NFL. But Tom with that terrible interception at the goal line, he passed the ball off the back foot. If he had kept that football and just had either taken the sack or threw that football away out of bounds, they would have had 3 more points on the board. It would have been 12-7 right now. Christian McCaffrey with a nice catch. That is great. Christian McCaffrey's lighting it up right now. #1 running back with rushing yards in the NFL through the first 4 games. He's been spectacular. So yeah, Vikings up at halftime, 18-7 against the Giants. Colt McCoy has been surprising me in this game. He's completed 9 passes. So 9 out of his 11 attempts he's completed for 59 yards. So only 2 incompletions so far by Colt McCoy. No interceptions by McCoy in this game. Been able to protect that football. But the problem, though, has been... Well, the problem for the Patriots has been the offensive line. It's been abysmal so far. The blocking up front has led Tom Brady to get sacked 3 times and forcing in the pressure up front. And they also missed a 4th down conversion because of it. So they've struggled big time on a converting in this game right now. So currently we're just on a commercial break. We're going to get right back into this game in just a moment. Blue Fox Boy saying Google says Chargers have the best defense so far this season. That's funny. Yeah, that's really funny when they gave up like 270-something rushing yards to Marlon Mack in week 1. That is really funny. Or 270-something rushing yards to the Colts and Marlon Mack at like 170-something. Yeah, that is one of the big things. The offensive line's been struggling. It seems like they didn't focus at all at the offensive line this week. But the playability for calling run plays in this game has been terrible. I'm going to see that play calling, what they've called here. They've called 5 rushing plays to 27 passing plays so far in this game. So 27 passing attempts for Brady and only 5 rushes by the Patriots. That's ridiculous. They need to get this game going on running the football in the second half. This should be a blowout right now. When the games actually matter against, like, later this month, when they play against the Browns, like the surging Browns, and then they go up and have to play against the Ravens and the Eagles and then the Chiefs and the Texans. Those are the games that's going to actually matter, and they need to do everything right in all categories. So the Redskins boot this ball away right now. Olszewski back to return the punt at his own 20. He takes it past the 25. Oh, big hole, 30, 35, chopped up. Oh, acrobatic move by Gunner to the 40. There's a flag down, though. We're going to check the flag. Glad to see that Gunner is okay and on his feet. There is a flag down. We're going to check this flag. We have 1:49 left to go. We are not leading the league in rushing. That is for sure. That is something that we're towards the back of the league, like 22nd around in the league. That is something we're towards like the bottom half of the league in rushing. And that's a block in the back by the Patriots. So the flag, that was a great return, by the way, by Gunner, but it gets brought back because of block in the back on the play. But yeah, that's the only thing that we're having difficulty with is rushing the football this year. Sony Michel is just, it's just been bad this season for Sony. He's turning into somebody who might be like a Lawrence Maroney, like a 3 or 4 seasons with the Patriots franchise, and then he's done for the rest of his career. It's turning into that. You pick him up that early in the draft, and he just doesn't have breakaway speed right now. 1:49 left to go before halftime. Patriots with 1 timeout. They take the snap. They hand it off to James White. James White past the 30, running to the 34, 33-yard line. So that's about a gain of 5 or 6 on the carry. Brings up about a 2nd and 5 here. Hey, welcome in Procaccini Prod over to my Sportscaster stream. What's good, man? Thanks so much for joining me. So this is a huge surprise right now. Patriots are only up against the Redskins 9-7. 1.5 left to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 coming up. Brady takes the snap back to pass short to James White. Incomplete. Drew White towards a little bit towards the left as the pass fell incomplete. Yeah, that is impressive there. Chase Winovich getting more sacks than Aaron Donald. Blue Fox. That is quite impressive. Okay, Tom needs, what's that? 838, 775. He's going to break Brett Favre if he keeps on going on it. Gonna have to see what that calculation is. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Patriots. 3rd and 5 here. 1:22 left to go in this game right now. Brady takes the snap from the pocket. Brady. Oh, Brady's gonna rush. Oh, he gets the first down. Tom got the first down. Sliding for it, I believe, but there's a flag down. Tom getting dirty on there. Look at that big clump of mud right on his knee pad. Sliding down for that. Tom needs 237 more passing yards, I believe, in this game to pass him, I think. Tom with a brace right there in the knee pad, sliding for the first down. Something you never see from Tom, picking up a 5-yard run. That was such an awkward slide. Such an awkward slide. Tom, oh, that was a weird slide, too. Glad to see that Tom was able to get up all right after that. That's impressive. But there was a penalty. Oh, gosh. There was a penalty in the play for the Patriots, so it's going to move them back here. So 1:15 left to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 15 coming up now for the Patriots. They are 0 for 4 in third down conversions, lasting for 8+ more yards. Yeah, he just stopped in the slide. That was tough to watch. The big clump of dirt right in his knee pad. Okay, Tom takes the snap. He'll hand this one off up the middle. James White just going to run it. About 5-yard carry. Washington going to call a timeout here? Or what? Yeah, Washington does call a timeout. 1:09 left to go. Jay Gruden calls a timeout as the Patriots are going to have to punt that football away. Wow. Oof. That's too bad. Tom had a 5-yard rushing run that gets called back by a holding call. Yeah, that's a clear hold. It's a clear hold looking at it. What's that? Ted Karras with a hold. Just pulled down his defensive lineman he was going up against. Tom's still trying to get that dirt right out of his knee brace right now. All covered in grass. 4th and 10 coming up. 1:09 left to go before halftime. Jake Bailey about to punt this football away. 3rd punt of the game. He gets a snap, and that is a flag or timeout. We're going to say stop at the clock. Oh, no foul. Ball is not ready for play. Come on, refs. Get that football ready for play, refs. Gotta get that football ready here. 1:04 left to go before halftime. So we'll go into the halftime report in just a couple of moments here. 4th and 10 coming up for the Patriots right now. Wayne Gallman Jr. out of the game for the Giants with a concussion. So that's your leading running back in place of Saquon Barkley, who's out. Bailey will punt this football away. And I believe Sims will be the returner here for Washington. That's Trey Quinn. Takes it down the left sideline. Past the 25. Chopped up around the 26. Nice tackle there. On the play by the Patriots. We have 58 seconds remaining before halftime. 58 seconds remaining before halftime. Right now for the Washington Redskins. 1-minute drill here with Colt McCoy. Let's see if we can get the feeling of an interception for the Patriots. Colt McCoy will have a lot of yards to go to the end zone. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Thanks so much for joining me back here. 58 seconds left to go before halftime. A lot of these games are already at half, as we'll go over the scores at halftime. Falcons leading, though. Texans 17-16. Yeah, Jets are down right now. I believe Philadelphia had a pick 6. Shotgun formation here from McCoy. Ball spot at the 25 of Washington. He takes a snap back to pass. Across. Oh, intercepted here. It's going to be a big return. Jason McCourty to about the 11-yard line off the interception. 51 seconds like that, and J-Mac this time. Jason McCourty with the interception. The other McCourty. Oh, man. How about that? So the Patriots extend their intercepting games this season. Jason McCourty comes out in the flat out of nowhere and intercepts that football, and the Patriots will have it back. Great return, though. About like a 14, 15-yard return to the 11-yard line. The Washington Patriots have a chance to go up on the board here right before halftime. What are you doing, Colt McCoy? He just throws it right off his back foot to Sims, the wide receiver. Jason McCourty made that pass way too easy, intercepted it on the play, and took it to the 11-yard line. Yep, that is cringeworthy right there for you, Colt McCoy. I can see. Okay. 11th pick of the season by the Patriots right now. Most in the NFL. The next closest only has 5 interceptions. That would be the Buffalo Bills. 51 seconds left to go. Brady with the football on the gun. Takes the snap here for Tom. Back to pass. Left side. Complete to Jacoby Myers to the 5. Not enough for the first down, but glad to see Jacoby gets into this game right now. Second down coming up, 46 seconds left to go before halftime. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Welcome in the Sportscaster right here. As we have 46 seconds remaining, going to post in the link to my Sportscaster stream. Feel free to follow me there and that Sportscaster link as well. Right now, I'm in the top 10 on Sportscaster. If I do finish in the top 10 for this week, I get a cash prize as monetization over there on Sportscaster. 46 seconds left to go before halftime. Tom in the gun with a running back White to the right. And another one to the left. I believe that's Bolden. White takes the snap back. Brady takes the snap back to pass to the end zone. Incomplete. Throws it to the crowd. 3rd and 4 coming up. 41 seconds before halftime. Got to cash this one into the end zone here, Tom. Got to cash this one in. 34 seconds remaining. You got the ball around the 7-yard line of Washington. You have to put this ball right into the end zone. Thumbs up on the channel right now. Hit that subscribe button as well. One red zone turnover by Brady on a terrible pass, throwing off his back foot earlier in this game to James White. Can they cash it in this time? 3rd and 4 coming up for the Patriots. 41 seconds left to go before halftime. Tom in the gun here. They're up by 2. Julian Edelman going in motion towards the left side. He's got James White in the backfield to his right. Timeout called by Jay Gruden and Washington. Last timeout called at the half. So Jay Gruden here calling the timeout on the clock with 41 seconds remaining. We'll stay here. We're not even at halftime in this game with a 3rd and 4 coming up for the Patriots. You got to cash this one in. Offensive line needs to be there, though, for New England. Let's see here. Back to the chat. Vaughn saying that not too happy with Texas A&M. They're still ranked, and they're like ranked 24th. Yeah, I know, dude. Texas A&M has 2 losses, and they're still ranked because they got both of those losses by Auburn and Clemson. So those are 2 teams that's better than them, but it doesn't help out that Auburn lost yesterday, so that doesn't help out towards Texas A&M's cause, but they're still ranked. Baylor, Memphis, and Cincinnati are the new ranked teams this week. Thanks so much, man, for the update. The rankings just came out, so Cincinnati, big win over Central Florida on Friday. They are now in the top 25 for college football. Shotgun formation here. 3rd and 4, we're back to action. Ball at the 5 of Washington. Brady in the gun right to his White. Brady takes the snap back to pass, feels the pressure, escapes. Brady steps up. Brady rolling to his right to the end zone. Out of bounds, incomplete. Throws it to the back of the end zone, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Hey guys, we got a score alert. David Montgomery touchdown run for the Chicago Bears. They're already into the 3rd quarter as the Oakland Raiders are leading still 17-7 against Chicago. This game's going by so slow. Usually we get to halftime around like 2:30 or so. We're at already 2:41. We're not even at halftime yet. Yeah, Tom almost got shot right there. He almost got lit up big time when he passed that ball away. Nice duck. Mike Nugent from the left hash. 23-yard chip shot here for Nugent. The new kicker made the first one from 37. The snap to hold. He's dead center. There you go, Mikey boy. Tacks it on. 12-7 now the score. Still not at halftime. 30 seconds remaining before the half. If I'm Washington, if you cannot return this kick, just take a knee and go to halftime here if you're Washington. So just take a knee right now. Minnesota not ranked yet for the Golden Gophers. They should be ranked next week if they win. Yeah, they should be, I think, 6-0 if they do win that game next week from Minnesota. 12-7 only is the score. I thought that this one would be a blowout, everybody. 17-16 with 13:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter right now. Wow, Redskins have been playing tough in this game, though. What they've been able to accomplish for Washington so far. The blocking up front's been the problem. This defense has been underestimated. I'm underestimating this defense, how they performed so far in this game. Okay, 30 seconds left to go before the end of the half as the Patriots will kick this ball off. They will go to the back of the end zone for Washington, so the Redskins will get this football back in just a moment. So Carly, we're just on commercial break. We're going to get right back to action here. Oh, wow. Brent's Columbus Blue Jackets got killed 5-1. Damn, against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ouch. That's rough, dude. Against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Alright, 30 seconds before halftime. It looks like Washington's still going to throw this football right now. So Washington with the football now, and they're going to actually run an HB draw up the middle. Probably going to take this one to halftime here. 23 seconds and counting down. Yeah, they have no urgency right now with a 2nd and 6 coming up. Looks like they're going to take it into the halftime tunnel. Yeah, that's what I heard, Vaughn. Sam Darnold might actually be back next week against the Cowboys. They thought that he'd play this week against Philly, but he didn't want to chance it. He's feeling much better, but he should be back next week. That's a rough game, though. So we go into halftime right now. It's only it's a tight game. 5-point game, a shocker. I thought it'd be totally different at halftime, but you have to play 60 minutes of football. That's something that the Washington Redskins haven't done this season, especially in week 1 against Philadelphia. They were up 17-0 early on, and they lost that game 32-27. So currently, everybody, we're at halftime, 12-7. The Patriots will receive the second half kickoff. So I put the football here on the Patriots to remind everybody that the Patriots will receive the second half kickoff. So that's a positive here too, that New England will get the football when we do get back to action in this game. But great job though by Jay Gruden, the head coach, with his defensive line. That's been the main thing here for the Washington, able to stay in the game because of this defensive line. If it wasn't for that one explosive play, it would be 12-0 at halftime. But this defensive line for Washington has just been fierce, putting pressure all over the place on Tom Brady, and nobody's getting separation out there. I know that Tom's dropped back 31 times in this game. He's completed 19 passes out of 31 attempts. Already at halftime, he's got 206 passing yards. He's got a touchdown and that terrible interception off the back foot at the goal line too. But Tom's got sacked 3 times, and then the pressure to not allow him to pass the touchdown pass right before halftime. Hey, what is good, Timmy? Welcome in here to the channel, my man. I appreciate it. Love it when new people here. Welcome into the channel. Yeah, there's been a lot of penalty flags that's been thrown late. That one to Julian Edelman on the deep ball down the left sideline, that was a late penalty call by the DB by Washington. They also reviewed it. So this game is dragging really slow right now. It's 2:45 p.m. on the East Coast. Usually in these type of games on Sunday that starts at 1, we usually have halftime around 2:30. We're going to halftime about 15 minutes later because this game has been dragging along. Actually, the Bears versus Raiders game they're already well into the third quarter in London, and they started at the same time. So this game is dragging along. All the other games are at halftime, are starting the third quarter right now. But currently we're on halftime here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Blue Fox Boy in the channel. Top stories for the Patriots versus Redskins. Easier to find Waldo than it is to find Redskins fans. Yeah. Classic maroon all over the place there with Redskins fans. It's quite the stadium to search for that type. But yeah, hopefully the Sharks can turn it around too for Vaughn. Looking like they're 0-3 right now. But yeah, you still got plenty of season left for hockey, and all what happened last year, though, St. Louis Blues came back and won it, and they were ranked dead last at the 1st of January last year, and they came back and won the Cup. Yeah, that looks very likely, Vaughn, that the Jets will lose to the Eagles if they're trailing by that much at halftime. I'll update you guys at halftime here with the score updates from the NFL. We got some really good games. Jaguars and Panthers, Texans and Falcons, both of those games, points off the board left and right at halftime. Eagles are beating the Jets 21-0, so the Jets just, oh man, just difficulty in that game. Hey, welcome in, A6DA here, the Sportscaster. What's good, my man? Thanks so much. So currently we're at halftime here. This game shocked me. It's only 12-7 here at the half. Patriots will receive the second half kickoff. Right now we're on YouTube. Right now we're on Sportscaster. Welcome in, everybody, here to the stream. Yeah, huge surprise right now that the Redskins, this Redskins defense keeping this team into the game, forcing pressure on Tom Brady, getting something. They took notes from Buffalo last week because this offensive line for the Patriots has been really weak so far, blocking up front. Tom has taken 3 sacks so far in this game. Colt McCoy with that interception, but Tom to pass over the middle for the touchdown to Julian Edelman, the only touchdown of the game for New England. They're up 12-7 at the half. Yes, Pat's offense needs to get clicking on offense for sure, Vegas Vix. It's the offensive line that's a big problem right now. Touchdown, Josh Allen. They are up 7-0. They're already well into the third quarter as well. They're up 7-0 against Tennessee. Looking at the halftime report right now, Jaguars, Panthers, Christian McCaffrey. Have yourself a ball game right there with a stiff arm. Touchdown. Oh, man, helicopter over the pylon for the touchdown. 21-17, Panthers leading against Jacksonville, but Gardner Minshew, 2 touchdowns, but he did lose 2 fumbles in this game. But close game, 21-17 between 2 backup quarterbacks. Falcons, Texans, 23-17 at half. Houston leading. Deep pass to the end zone. Touchdown by Will Fuller. Corralled right there. And then Devontae Freeman with a screen pass for a touchdown. Good to see the Falcons getting some offense going, though. They're still down, though, against Houston, 23-17. Close game in that one. Yes, Pat's Redskins game is the slowest game out there, Vaughn. This is a very slow game. Everybody else is into the third quarter. We just started halftime. Teddy Bridgewater, touchdown pass. Michael Thomas And the Saints up against the Buccaneers 24-10. So the one-game wonder, Tampa Bay Buccaneers scoring 55 points last week, and they've only scored 10 at the half. Steelers Ravens here at the half. We're going to check out this game. Lamar Jackson pass to the end zone, touchdown. Hauled in by Marquise Hollywood Brown. He did leave a game with an injury, but the Ravens up in front. Cardinals, Bengals right now. 3:45 left to go in the first one. Kyler Murray takes it in for the quarterback keeper alone. Arizona is up right now in the third quarter, 13-6 over Andy Dalton and Cincy. Cincy looking like they're going to go 0-5. Jets against Eagles. It's been all Philadelphia in this game. Luke Falk with a pick six rolling out to his right, and Philadelphia just jumping the route right there, taking it down the left sideline, and Carson Wentz, not the greatest game, 10 for 18 passing, 106 passing yards, but Philadelphia up 21-zip. Minnesota, Washington in the third quarter right now. Kirk Cousins, touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. They finally connect after all those troubles earlier this week. Vikings up in front in that game. Bears, Raiders. This is a shocker here. Chicago down 17-7 against Oakland. Josh Jacobs, touchdown run for the Oakland Raiders. Actually, that was Washington for Oakland with a touchdown run. So, wow, we're at halftime here. The Washington Redskins defense is something that really needs to be highlighted right now. See here, we'll get back to the chat right now. Brent saying, if you like highlights and comedy, you might look up Chiseled Adonis. I watch him every week after a game. Oh, that's cool to know. Definitely check that out when I do have a chance. Thanks so much for pointing that out, Brent. Yeah, this game is so slow. And Chase Winovich having more sacks than Von Miller and Aaron Donald right now. Yeah, Von Miller, first 3 weeks of the season, that Denver Broncos defense had 0 sacks. That is crazy. And Chase Winovich, the rookie, currently, we're going to... Let's see here. I'm just going to check the sack board. ESPN doesn't update it until after the games, though. So this is the stats heading into week 4 that they have, I believe. So if I bring up the leading sacks, I can let you guys know who's the leading sackers of this season. Shaquille Barrett leading the way with 9 sacks. Chase Winovich is up there. Yeah, he's got 3 sacks heading into this game, and then he had another sack so far today. So Chase Winovich already accountable. He has 4 sacks this season right now for Chase Winovich. Oh, yeah, Jets throwing that pick 6. Yep. Oh, man, it's a rough season there in New York. It wasn't supposed to go like that at all for the Jets. That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate how this season has just gone. So currently, everybody, we're on commercial break. We're at halftime right now. We'll get back to the game here. Hopefully in about 10 minutes or so. Melvin Gordon should be playing later today for the Chargers. Expected to split carries with Austin Eckler. They play against the Broncos, I believe. That game starts at 4:05 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, everybody else is basically either at halftime, like ending halftime and heading into the third quarter, or they've already started the third quarter. So currently, everybody, we're just on commercial break, waiting to get back into this game right now. Yeah, me too. I thought that the Jets could go 9-7 with Le'Veon Bell if they could have put all the pieces together, but right now they're just struggling big time. They cannot do anything right now. So unfortunate. Once they get Sam Darnold back, it should be a difference of this New York Jets team. Yeah, I had the Jets at 9-7, but they've got one of the toughest schedules to start the season. I'm just going to bring up the schedule here for the Jets for what they got for games coming up, because they have easier games that they can manage. They can win these games coming up, just not next week. Not next week against the Cowboys, not the following week against the Patriots, but after that they could possibly win some of those games in there. Well, it was more thought upon. Like, if you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have told you they could have beaten the Jaguars and the Giants. Now it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Now, how in the world are they going to beat the Raiders? That's the thing. But here's so the next 2 games, they're hosting the Cowboys and the Patriots. They host the Patriots on Monday Night Football. And then after that, they start the easier portion of their schedule. They're on the road at the Jaguars, and then they're on the road at the Dolphins, and then they take on MetLife against other MetLife folks, the New York Giants. Then they take on the Redskins, Raiders, Bengals. They should be able to beat Cincinnati. They play the Dolphins. They've yet to still play the Dolphins twice. They got the Ravens, though. That's a tougher matchup. Then the Steelers, and then the Bills. Which, if you had asked me 2 weeks from now, or 2 weeks ago, I would have told you that they would have been able to win a good amount of those games. But now, I don't know. The Dolphins, they can win those 2 games, but who else in the schedule? Oakland? I don't think they can beat Oakland now. Oakland's been performing really well, shockingly. Oakland wasn't supposed to be this good. So currently we're on commercial break. We're going to get back to the third quarter here in hopefully a matter of moments. Yes, Blue Fox Boy leading the league in interceptions, 1 and 2. Devin McCourty with 4 picks. Jamie Collins with 3 interceptions, and Jamie Collins also had a fumble recovery for the Patriots earlier in this game. So currently we're on commercial break. We'll get right back into this one in a matter of moments. So yeah, Patriots defense has been lights out. It's just offensively though, it's just been a struggle. They need their defense to carry them like they've done so far in this game. The whole problem though has been the blocking up front and running the football. That's been 2 problems. They cannot create holes up front. That's terrible. It's terrible running the football. They have 19 total yards in that first half rushing the football. They're at like the very back of the NFL in rushing. They should be able to run the football effectively against this team. I think the Redskins are like the 29th, number 29 defense against rushing the football. Like the 3rd worst or 4th worst in the NFL right now against the rush. And they only have 19 yards at halftime. The offensive line just struggled. Yeah, the Jets should have won that game against Buffalo in week 1. They blew that 16-point lead. So they should be 1 and 2. They shouldn't have blown that 16-point lead. Yes, Jason McCourty with a pick too, Timmy. So J-Mac making his presence felt in this game with that interception. And it only led to the field goal before the half. If they hadn't made those 2 field goals, it still would have been 7-6. But Mike Nugent, though, perfect on his field goals so far. And when Steven Gostkowski last was injured back in 2010, Shane Graham was the kicker for the Patriots. And he was perfect from field goal range, by the way. Shane Graham was perfect that 2010 season in field goals. So that is right now what Mike Nugent has been accomplishing. Even though he missed the first extra point, I don't seriously blame it on him that he missed the first extra point. It went wide right because somebody forgot to block a Redskins special teams defender, and the rush was coming. And he had to just get the kick off any way possible with that angle, because if it was blocked, it probably would have been blocked if it was dead center. Yeah, Dolphins looking like they could probably go 0-16. We'll have the season. We'll see what the season holds for them, but I think if there's one team they can beat on their schedule, it appears that they can beat the Cincinnati Bengals. So I think that's the only game there that Miami honestly has a shot to beat. I believe John Ross, the leading wide receiver for Cincinnati, is injured now. He's not playing today in that game, and that's a killer for Cincy. I think, let's go here to the stats. I want to check that Bengals game going on, because I feel like Andy Dalton barely has any passing yards. Hopefully you didn't play him in fantasy, because I think Andy Dalton has like very little passing yards. And they're losing to the Cardinals to make things worse. They're losing 13-9 to the Cardinals. Yeah, Andy Dalton has 69 passing yards against the Cardinals, out of all teams, against Cliff Kingsbury as head coach, a head coach at Texas Tech that gave up like 400 plus passing yards a game last season, basically. A Big 12 non-defensive head coach. So here we are, guys, getting ready to go to this game right now as they kick this one off to the back of the end zone, and the Patriots will take it at their own 25. Let's see here. Dolphins next game. We'll look to that schedule. Yeah, Bengals are just, man, they're doing terrible. On paper, their team isn't even really that bad. It's just they just fall flat on themselves. Yeah. So the Dolphins next game, they actually have the bye this week. So they're the ones who take on the Redskins next week. So 1 o'clock on October 13th is when the Dolphins take on the Redskins. Okay, we're back to action right now. So we're into the third quarter of this game. Tom takes the snap. Jakob Johnson, as Tom takes the snap, lined up his fullback. He'll hand it off to Michelle. Michelle diving the pile for around a gain of 3. It looked like he was tripped up underneath. So gain of 3 brings up a 2nd and 7 here. So glad to see that the Patriots can run the football in the first play of the second half. That's a positive. At least they ran the ball. At least they don't pass the ball 10 more times and ignore the rush. 21 rushing yards, though. That's terrible for the Patriots. They need to get something going in that category here. Ace formation for Tom. He takes the snap. He hands it off to Sony. Sony up the middle. Patient to the 30. Gain of about 3 in the carry. There's no burst of speed there by Sony Michel. He just juke down for like a gain of 3 and 4. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Patriots. And a 3rd down just like that. 14 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Making their adjustments. Sony Michel comes off the field. Sony Michel, the more I look at him, the more I see Lawrence Maroney in that kid. The more I see him struggling every single game. The more I see him that Sony Michel is due for something like a 800-yard season. Somebody that probably won't get to 1,000. James White now in the backfield as the pass-catching back. Tom Brady. In the gun right now with White to his right, 3 wide to the right. Brady takes the snap, back to pass. Brady throws in a run, complete to White. Breaks a tackle, 45-50, stays on his feet to the 47 of Washington territory in the 1st down. There you go for number 28 on the wheel route right from the backfield. James White making an impact. There we go. Yeah, I really do like the Redskins' chances against the Dolphins. So I think if you were to bet on that game, I definitely would like the Redskins there. James White with a nice catch right from the backfield for a crucial 3rd down catch in the 1st down. Nice job. Alright, ball spot at the 47 of Washington. Brady in the gun once again. It's got Sony, that's Sony? I think it's Sony Michel in the, yeah, 26. Sony Michel in the backfield. Jakob Johnson, the fullback. They hand it off to Michel. Michel up the middle. 45. Jukes down the left sideline and to the 44-yard line. About a gain of 3 on the carry. Gain of 4. Brings up about a 2nd and manageable coming up here for the Patriots. If you guys are new here to the channel, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Also, thank you out towards Sportscaster today where I'm calling play-by-play of the game as well. So Patriots finally trying to go to the run here in the 2nd half. Sony Michel only 7 carries for 20 rushing yards. Hopefully you didn't play him in fantasy today. Brady in the ace formation. He goes up calling an audible right now for Brady going into the I formation. He'll hand it off to Michel. Michel up the middle. Past the 40. Dragging tacklers to the 35 to the 30. To the 33-yard line approximately there for Sony Michel on the 1st down. Nice job. Nice job with the blocking. Finally, I was able to see a hole. See some daylight for the 1st time in this game, Patriots. There you go, offensive line. Bill must have addressed something. David Montgomery with a touchdown run in Oakland, who is out to a 17-0 lead against Chicago, has now blown it, and it's a 17-14 game with the Oakland Raiders leading by 3 in London. Christian McCaffrey, hopefully you played him in fantasy. He just got an 84-yard touchdown. He has 3 touchdowns today. Brady hands it off to Brandon Bolden. Bolden upended at the 29. Picks up around 5 yards in the carry. Brings up a 2nd and 5. Yeah, Josh Rosen not turning out to be so hot right now, Vaughn. I wasn't too high on Josh Rosen either. I honestly think that the football scouts thought that Josh Rosen was like a really good player just because of that one comeback game he had in college against Texas A&M. His team was like down like something like 42-3 and then came back and won that game against Texas A&M, and people thought that he was like a god after that game or something. Brady takes the snap, back to pass, plenty of time, flushed out to his right, passes, downfield, he's open, Bolden, touchdown, Patriots! Brandon Bolden 3 steps behind the defender, receives the football and out of the backfield. Number 38 hauls in the touchdown. Welcome back to New England. They lead it by 11. 18-7 right now. 29-yard touchdown reception by Brandon Bolden from the wheel route from the backfield. There you go, Tom. Flowing out to the right side, Tom Brady, something that you usually don't see. Tom rushed out to the right side, throwing on the run, and Brandon Bolden has 3 steps behind his defender and gets the touchdown catch. Here comes on the extra point right now. Mike Nugent from the left hash. They snap the hold by Bailey, and the kick on the extra point is up and through the uprights. Interesting score, but the Patriots are up by 12. 19-7 right now. Finally, signs of life here for New England. Brandon Bolden making an impact. Last 2 games, 2 touchdowns here for number 38. As we are on the Sports Dish on Sportscast, they're also on YouTube on Final Yard Football on YouTube. Wow. So the Patriots now, great drive to start out that second half. So finally getting things going, making some adjustments here in the second half. That's what Bill Belichick does best, and that's why the Patriots have now had their biggest lead of the game, up by 12. So yeah, UCLA this season's terrible. I think they got crushed last night against Oregon State. Out of all teams, the Beavers at Oregon State beating them. That's pretty bad. I'd expect somebody like Utah or Oregon or California to beat them, but or USC, but not somebody like Oregon State. Like, I think UCLA is dead last in that Pac-12 right now. Okay, everybody, we're currently on commercial break here at the moment. This is the slowest game here going on. We're going to check the scores going on so far in the NFL. Cardinals leading the Bengals 13-9. Looks like Kyler could get his first W of the game if they keep it up here defensively there. That is a surprise. Cliff Kingsbury only giving up 9 points. Buffalo Bills and Tennessee, both of those teams are tied up at 7. This Tennessee team, I can never get a read in the Tennessee. 1 week they're really good, 1 week they're really bad. I can never get a single read in that team. 1 week they score 6 points, the next week they score 40. You never know there with Tennessee and Mike Vrabel. Chicago Bears making this game closer against the Oakland Raiders, 17-14 in that game. Let's bring up the box score here. I want to see if Khalil Mack has had an impact so far for Chicago against his former head coach John Gruden of Oakland. We'll check out. Yeah, I can never get a read on Tennessee. They're definitely not a playoff caliber team though. 1 week they're good, 1 week they're bad. They're a complete flying seesaw all over the place. Khalil Mack with he's only had 1 tackle. Wow, Khalil Mack with only 1 tackle in that game for Chicago. That is quite a surprise. Against his former head coach, I was expecting for a lot more. New Orleans leading Tampa Bay 24-17. We'll keep an eye on that game. Minnesota extending that lead. They're leading 25-10 against the Giants. And Philly crushing the Jets 21-0. Ravens up against the Steelers 17-13. Brandon Bolden, though, with a 29-yard reception as the Patriots lead this one. 7 plays, 75 yards, 4:03 off the clock, and a little bit of running the football right there for the Patriots to take the lead. So Washington back to return this kickoff in just a moment. Oh, wow. Somebody said that Josh Rosen was the best quarterback in the 2018 NFL Draft. That is just abysmal. Wow. It's a terrible opinion. People thinking that he's good just because of that 1 game in college, the first week of the college football season. Hey, what's good, Go Horns? Welcome into the channel once again. So that kickoff goes to the back of the end zone right now. The Redskins will get the football starting at their own 25. Okay, Tom only needs 7 more passing yards to pass Brett Favre at the number 3 position for all time. Tom's got 256 passing yards today. Looking for more in the next drive, but his defense will have to get a stop right now. 1 interception by Jason McCourty, a fumble recovery by Jamie Collins. Shotgun formation here for Colt McCoy, the quarterback. Takes the snap back to pass. Passes right side. That pass complete to the tight end. For around the gain of 6 to Jeremy Sprinkle, the tight end. Hey, what is good, John? Thanks so much for joining me back here in the chats. He is very happy to be here today. Same with you guys right now. Nice day outside. Beautiful weather up in this region here. Other than the 65-yard touchdown run, there's been 25 plays for 65 yards for the Washington Redskins offense so far. Hey, welcome in here as well, Alex, on both of the chats here. Goal Horns and DMV Sportsnet on Sportscaster. Welcome into both of these channels. 10:20 left to go in the third quarter. Washington takes the snap. McCoy back to pass over the middle. Complete. McLaurin first down. Slips a tackle past midfield. Gilmore with a tackle at the 47. That's the player to watch out for right there. Is Terry McLaurin, the wide receiver. Hey, no problem. No problem with the test. Feel free, man. So Terry McLaurin on the crossing route for the first down catch right there. 1st and 10 coming up with 9:50 left to go in the third quarter now. Terry McLaurin, 3 receptions, 51 yards so far in this game. He's under center. Ace formation by Colt McCoy. Takes a snap, hands it off to AP. AP, right side counter. Nothing there. Loss of 1 on the play. Runs into a brick wall by the Patriots defense. Lawrence Guy coming on to make part of that tackle on the play. So Adrian Peterson accountable for 107 rushing touchdowns in his career, but he's only got around 18 rushing yards in this game on 7 carries. It's been problems running the football today for AP. Terrible problems today by AP running the football.
Just so strong. It's his running style. His instinct's the same as his
Huh.
running style, right?
Oof, I feel bad for you, man. Looks like Goldhorn's test on Sportscaster was crappy. Pass over the middle by McCoy. Stiff arm by Sims. Nothing really there. Gain of 2 in the catch with around less than 9 minutes left to go. There's a flag down. We'll check this flag right now. Oh, wow. Lamar Jackson running over a cameraman. Wow. Gotta see that later if there's a replay. And penalty by Washington. Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face by the Redskins here. I feel like the Redskins have just racked up a bunch of penalties in this game. Yeah, it's been all offensively too. Tons of offensive penalties so far in this game by Washington. Yeah, one game just doesn't mean nothing in sports general. It's the whole cumulative process here. You can have a bad game at any time, just like Tom last week. He had a terrible game, but it was against the number 2 defense in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills. That had to be one of the toughest defenses ever that Tom has faced. Besides, like, that snow game against the Oakland Raiders when they won it on the tuck roll game. That pass over the middle complete to Paul Richardson, the wide receiver. Gets half of those yards back as he's at midfield. It'll be about a 3rd and 10 coming up. Oh, so that's weird. It's the typing thing here. Yeah, I can see why. That's weird. So the typing thing's weird. If you're probably on a mobile phone if you're on Sportscaster. I've heard that it's weird typing stuff in the Sportscaster in the chat on like a mobile phone, but if you're on like a laptop, it works fine. It's just, I guess for the phone though, there's problems. 3rd and 13 here for the Redskins. They're 1 for 6 on 3rd down conversions with the average yards to go about 9. Shotgun formation right now for the quarterback. This is Colt McCoy. He's got his running back to the left. That is the pass catching back, Chris Thompson. McCoy takes the snap back to pass. McCoy in the pocket. Passes left side downfield. Overshoots his wide receiver. McLaurin just throws it out of bounds and stops the clock here with 7:47 left to go in the 3rd. So the Patriots will get this punt back. So they're up by 12. DJ Chark Jr. for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He has 2 receptions for touchdowns today. Also, Christian McCaffrey has 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Hopefully you play them in fantasy football because he is having a monster game over there against Jacksonville. Washington on the punt this football away. 7:37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They boot it away, and back to return this kick will be Gunnar Olszewski. He calls for a fair catch, sliding at his own 10-yard line. So Patriots will come back onto the field here. 19-7 the scores. This is Final Yard Football on YouTube and also on Sports Dish on the Sportscaster. So right now we're just on commercial break. Hey, remember this stat, everybody. Tom Brady only needs 7 more passing yards to, or 8 more passing yards to pass Brett Favre at number 3 in the all-time passing yard spot. So Tom right now number 4, right behind number 3, Brett Favre. Yeah, if you're streaming from the phone, I've heard there's problems streaming from the phone for some reasons, Goldhorns. If you're on Sportscaster and you do it from a phone, I've heard there's problems all over the place trying to stream from a phone there. That's why I see people trying to stream videos on like a phone and they last like 7 or 8 minutes. It's weird because all like the different signal areas and all this different stuff that happens. So currently everybody, we're just on commercial break. We're going to get ready to go back to this game here momentarily. Yes, Timmy T's saying to look for Josh Gordon on this drive. Look out for number 10. Hopefully he can make an impact on this drive. Brandon Bolden made an impact on the last drive, shockingly there. So Brandon Bolden making an impact in this game here for the Patriots today. 2 touchdowns in the last 2 games for number 38. So right now we're on commercial break. We're going to just get right back into the game here in a moment or so. Vaughn saying he wanted the Jets to draft either Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold in the 2018 NFL Draft. Well, you got your pick there with Sam Darnold. It's just if he can stay healthy, Or so once he comes back, I think it might be a different Jets team when he does come back. They do play the Patriots on Monday Night Football. That's going to be actually an interesting game to watch out for. I actually am not a play-by-play announcer, but I do broadcasting for a job. I've never done like sportscasting out in like public in the press box before, but I have a communication degree. As Tom Brady takes the snap, hands it off to Sony Michel, back to the line of scrimmage, stopped by a brick wall there. So my actual job is I work at a radio station doing all the commercial production. So I do like voiceovers for commercial, do all like the music beds and music audio. I produce all the commercials for the radio station that I'm at. So it's a pretty cool job there, producing a bunch of commercials, working with clients all day and stuff like that. Like I've worked with politicians, like mayoral candidates, city councilors, school committee people. It's a pretty cool job, that's for sure. 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter right now. Tom in the ace formation takes the snap right now. Back to pass for Tom. All the time in the world. Airs it out. Down. And nice catch to the 27-yard line. Julian Edelman on a diving catch. There's a flag down. Looks like it's a Washington penalty. Tom is going downfield. He thinks it's on Washington. We will see here on the flag. Nice catch. Diving forward for the first down. About a gain of 16 on the catch by Julian Edelman. But we'll see what this penalty flag takes us. Holding by the defense by the Redskins. Holding by Josh Norman of the Washington Redskins right there. Automatic first down anyway for the Patriots. That's a close game between Saints and Tampa Bay right now. New Orleans leading 24-17. Josh Norman working on Julian Edelman and got the holding call. So Tom just passed Brett Favre with that pass to Julian Edelman. So Tom is now the number 3 all-time passer in passing yards in the NFL with 71,846 passing yards. So I just saw the graphic. Tom Brady has passed Brett Favre in passing yards today. Brady, ace formation, takes the snap, hands off to Michel up the middle here. Sony, big hole past the 30, left side 35-40. Oh, he's going to get the edge, 45-50 out of bounds at the 46-yard line in Washington territory. There we go, guys. Big run by Sony Michel. Finally, the holes are starting to open up in this game. 6.5 left to go in the third quarter. Great run. Cutting towards the left by number 26 on the carry. If you guys are new here to the channel, feel free to bang that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'll also post in here for the chat. Feel free to join me on Sportscaster as well. So feel free to join me on Sportscaster. I'm currently in the top 10 on that link that I posted. Feel free to check that out, as that is a run to the 45-yard line up the middle there by Brandon Bolden, the running back. With a score update right now, Chicago going up against Oakland. The Bears with a comeback fade to the end zone. Allen Robinson touchdown. Chicago 21 unanswered. They're leading against Oakland 21-17. 2nd and 7 coming up as we approach that 5.5-minute mark. Left to go here in the third quarter. Tom in the I formation right now. Jakob Johnson, the fullback, lined up to the weak side. Bolden in the backfield. Going to motion, Edelman. Brady takes the snap. Back to pass. Brady over the middle, crossing route. Edelman, he's going off 35, 30, 25, 20. Skips by a defender here. 15, chopped up at the 13-yard line. First down once again, JE11. For the first down catch by Julian Edelman with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Nice job there. Nobody was even close to covering him on the crossing route. He had 3 steps right in front of his defender. Took off as his defender couldn't make the tackle. Past one of them, gets past the other, and chopped up at the 13. Patriots now inside the red zone here. Ball spot the Washington 13-yard line with under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Patriots up by 12, trying to add on to that point total right now in this game. 4:40 left to go in the third. Brady, I formation, hands it off to Michel up the middle here. And keeps on running. Stiff arm, Michel going to the end zone, touchdown as he went past the 5 with a stiff arm. And Sony Michel cashing it up in there to the cash bar for 6. Patriots now on fire. Back-to-back drives with 13 points to start out the second half. And Sony Michel with a 14-yard touchdown run. 25-7 right now, Patriots. Storming now as they are out in front. 4.5 left to go in the third quarter here. Wow, Sony Michel with a great run finally. The ability to get the rushing game going in the second half. This is a totally changed team here. First half, the offensive blocking wasn't there. Second half has been totally changed. Extra point. This kick's up by Nugent. Up and good. Finally. Somebody can kick extra points now. 26-7. Patriots are leading in this game on YouTube and as well on Sportscaster. Now they are rolling in action right now. They are all over the Redskins here with 4:35 left to go in the third. Yeah, I did see Gordon into the game. The separation hasn't really been there, though, lately for Gordon. I know he's been dealing with that knee injury. He hasn't really looked at full speed in this one. It looks a lot slower than he's usually been. So hopefully he'll be back the next week or so with better speed there for Gordon. But yeah, he hasn't got that much separation, but he was in the game. Von saying here, not too high on Tua. So yeah, I can see why if Tua does turn out to be somebody like Marcus Mariota or something like that. Hey, what's good? LFG Pats 13, what's good? Thanks so much for joining my stream right now. So yeah, big touchdown. Sony Michel with a touchdown run. Patriots on top right now, 26-7 the score. Yes, I do know Justin Fields, Vaughn. So Justin Fields having a fantastic season for Ohio State, by the way. So currently we're on commercial break, everyone. If you guys are new here to my channel on YouTube, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you're on Sportscaster, feel free to become a follower of mine as well as I'm on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. So we're just on commercial break. We'll get right back into the game here in just a moment. But now the Patriots are cruising. So they were up 12-7 at the half in the first two drives. Just cashing them right into the end zone. Finally, yes, finally the running game is getting going here for the Patriots. So that is a positive. That is what they were struggling to do in the first half. I think they had like 19 rushing yards total in that first half. And finally they were able to get some type of rushing going, which is such a positive there for a team at the back half of the NFL in total rushing yards. So that is the positive there for the Patriots so far in action. So we're right now on commercial break. We'll get right back into this game here in just a moment. Just looking at the rushing yards here. Now the 86 rushing yards. So they started out the half. Sony Michel finally. Yes, so Sony has 11 carries for 70 yards. He had that 25 long carry. So Sony Michel barely had any yards at halftime. And now he's been able to... Their offensive tackles have been able to get open holes here in the field finally. And the pressure looks so much better with Brady passing that football. So, the Patriots will kick off this football here to the Redskins. Redskins back will let it go to the back of their end zone. So, the Redskins will get this ball at the 25 and the touchback. If you guys are new here to YouTube, give this a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Alright, coming back in, Colt McCoy, the quarterback for the Washington Redskins. Back-to-back touchdowns by the Patriots. Washington in deep trouble in this game right now. Feel free to join me on Sportscaster as well, where I'm calling play-by-play. Check that out if you guys would like. I'm inside the top 10 on Sportscaster as well. 4:35 left to go in the third right now. 1st and 10 coming up for Colt McCoy and the Redskins offense. Shotgun formation 5 wide here for McCoy. He's got Chris Thompson, the pass catching back, now going in motion, lined up to his left. So 4 wide now for the Redskins. McCoy here takes the snap. He hands it off to Thompson. Thompson past the 30, right sideline, past the 35, and out of bounds around the 37. Gain around 12-13 on the carry. Brings up a first down for Washington. So Tom Brady on the last drive coming back, and now he's passed Brett Favre in the all-time passing yards. So Tom has moved to number 3 in the all-time passing yards for a career quarterback. Of course, Drew Brees, number 1. Peyton Manning, number 2. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Redskins. We approach the 4-minute mark. Left to go in the third quarter. Ace formation right now for McCoy. He takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Peterson. Peterson up the middle. Gain of 2 in the carry. Takes it to about the 38-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 8 coming up for the Redskins. Record of starting quarterbacks, age 42 or older. Tom looks like he'll be going 5-0 after this game right now. All others combined with a 3-7 record. McCoy takes the snap back to pass. This one deep. Down the left sideline. Incomplete. Gilmore almost had a couple more steps. If that ball was a little bit closer into the field of play instead of towards the sideline, that could have been an interception by Stephon Gilmore. 3rd and 8 coming up. The refs discussing something here, though, if there was a flag in the play, but There is no flag down. We have 3.5 left to go in the third quarter right now. 3:36 left to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 8 coming up from their own 38 for the Washington Redskins. Shotgun formation here for the quarterback. This is Colt McCoy. Peterson in the backfield as the running back. McCoy takes the snap back to pass. And that pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Van Noy with a bat down right there. Stops the clock. And the Redskins will have to punt the football away with 3.5 left to go. Kyle Van Noy named as AFC Defensive Player of the Week, by the way, for his accomplishments last week against Buffalo. Devin McCourty was also named with honors AFC Defensive Player of the Month of September. 4th and 8 coming up. Washington with Tress Way will punt his 7th punt of the game right now, standing back at his own 25-yard line. Gunnar Olszewski will return this punt as it's booted off. Olszewski calls for a fair catch right now at his own 16. The Patriots will get this ball back with 3:24 left to go. Tom, terrific right now on back-to-back drives so far. The running game finally getting going here for the Patriots, and they've got 14 points straight in this second half here. They're up 26-7. They got the ball once again as we are on Final Yard Football on YouTube, also on Sportscaster on the Sports Dish. So yeah, good stuff happening so far in this game, everybody, right now. As I'm going to look to see what else is going on so far. 21 unanswered over there in London. Chicago Bears leading 21-17 against the Oakland Raiders. Close game. New Orleans Saints leading Tampa Bay 24-17 as they just ended the third quarter. Teddy Bridgewater 3 touchdowns though for New Orleans. Arizona Cardinals extending that lead. They are leading the Cincinnati Bengals 16-9. Cincinnati they're going to go 0-5. It looks disastrous there in Cincy this season in the new Zach Taylor era right now. It looks big time disastrous. Andy Dalton doesn't even have 100 passing yards in the game right now for Cincy. As we look towards the other scores going on in the NFL, Buffalo and Tennessee are tied up at 7. Not a whole lot of offense going on there. Minnesota up 25-10 against the New York Giants. New York Jets getting blanketed, by the way. Philadelphia Eagles leading 24-0. Steelers up against the Ravens. Wow, 20-17. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the Ravens could win that game, but they're down by 3 here at the moment. Close game. Gardner Minshew, 2 touchdown passes, and Christian McCaffrey with 120 rushing yards and 11 carries. Carolina Panthers up 28-24. Christian McCaffrey with 3 TDs. Houston Texans all over the Atlanta Falcons, 33-17. It's such a disappointing year here for Atlanta, looking like they're going to go 1-4. So I got that one wrong. I thought Atlanta could win that game, and it looks like they're going to get pretty much beaten up today against Houston. Okay, guys, thanks so much, everybody, for joining me back in here. We are almost back to action. Patriots will have the football here when we go right back into this game right now. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, give this a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play of football action here. I'm on Sportscaster as well. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Sportscaster. Alright, 3:24 left to go in the third quarter. And it's a 26-7 game. Patriots on top right now as they have the ball in the I formation. Strong side with Jakob Johnson, the fullback, lined up to the right side. Edelman in motion. Brady takes the snap back to pass. Over the middle. Cross complete right there to Josh Gordon. Oh, good speed this time. Gets the edge. First down to about the 35. Somebody did ask me. It was Timmy in the chat asking about Josh Gordon. Finally, he's able to get separation there on the first down catch. So that had to be the fastest catch I've seen Josh Gordon, number 10, in the game right now. So look for number 10 right now to make an impact. And Josh Gordon did on that play. First down for the Patriots around that 35 in New England territory. As we're under 3 minutes left to go in the third. I formation once again, strong side by the fullback, Jakob Johnson. Michelle in the backfield. Going in motion, Edelman lined up to the left alongside Gordon. Brady takes the snap back to pass. Swings it out. Outside to Michelle. Michelle with a catch past the 35. Swung down and around the 40. The bounce right there with 2:39 on the clock. Gardner Minshew and his mustache might beat the Panthers. Yes, that is quite the game right now. Back and forth, back and forth. That game is actually slower than our game. 6.5 left to go in the third quarter. And that is a shootout there. 28-24. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Patriots beating down the Redskins with back-to-back touchdowns in the first 2 drives. Trying to add that to their 3rd drive here. 2nd and 4 coming up. Weak side towards the left for Jacob Johnson, the fullback in the I formation. Edelman going in motion towards the right. Gordon lined up to the left. Brady takes the snap, play action for Tom. Across the middle, incomplete to the tight end. Matt Lacoste missed his mark on the pass. Lacoste might have stopped in his route. Stops the clock with 2:07 remaining. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Von saying he feels like UCLA should be relegated to a different conference. I don't agree with that at all, Von. I know for football they've been struggling, but they've actually had like winning seasons in football or so. As far as football, they're not like the strongest football program, but basketball is where they've been so good with basketball. They have the most NCAA tournament championships in the for national titles for college basketball. Brady takes the snap back to pass. Tom in the pocket. Ooh, Tom gets sacked on the play at the 30. He's okay, it appears to be. Yep, he gets up. Blocking collapse that time, and Washington will get the football back. Coming in with a sack right there, though, for the Washington Redskins. Dropping Tom at the 30-yard line was. There's a big sack on the play, too, yeah. Wow. Yeah, Ioannidis and Kerrigan just right all over there. I think it was Payne who sacked him for the Redskins. Okay, so Patriots will punt this football away. 4th and 13. Bailey to boot this one out. Washington back to return this punt. And Trey Quinn keeps on backing up and up and up. Calls for a fair catch at his own 11-yard line. So 11-yard line to start out here for the Washington Redskins as they are down now by 19 points in this game. 26-7 to score. Yeah, Oregon State should be relegated. Maybe someday that will happen. Yeah, they're kind of like underachieving in football and basketball. They struggle in both of those sports. They used to be good when I was a kid, though, in middle school growing up for football. Like 2008, 2009, they were ranked in the top 25. They actually played on like the Saturday night time slot a couple of times for the ABC primetime games, but Oregon State now keeps on struggling for college football. 1st and 10 coming up for the Redskins here. Ball spot at their own 11-yard line. If you guys are new here to YouTube, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Also, thank you guys for being a part of Sportscaster. 1st and 10. Ball spot at the 11. They take the snap. McCoy, watch out. Passes right side, and he gets the pass away. Falls incomplete. The cameraman, what was that, cameraman? The cameraman, McCoy got the pass off, and the camera just didn't go with the football at all. We didn't know where the football landed on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Cameraman forgot to do his job, but Colt McCoy got ripped down at the end zone. He got tackled down on the play. I want to see where this football landed. Oh, Dante Hightower almost had a pick 6. So I didn't see that because the camera didn't keep up with the football. Usually 99.9% of the time it does, but somebody forgot to do their job there. McLaurin in motion right now as Colt McCoy has the ball at his own 11-yard line. They take the snap. Washington with a football from the pocket. McCoy airs it out deep down the left sideline, and big shot incomplete on the play. Deron Harmon in coverage along with Gilmore to force the incompletion by Terry McLaurin as he took a shot deep downfield. There's a flag down, and we're going to check the flag here as we have 1:11 left to go in the 3rd. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Sportscaster right now, calling play-by-play of this game. What conference should Oregon State be? Probably in the Mountain West. And Stephon Gilmore committed the penalty. So the penalty flag by the Patriots defense. Stephon Gilmore with a penalty on the play with 1:11 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So Stephon Gilmore with a penalty right now. So he was guarding Terry McLaurin. Yeah, hands to the face on the play early on against McLaurin right out the line of scrimmage. So illegal hands to the face right there by Stephon Gilmore. Automatic first down by the Redskins here. Off the Patriots penalty. Ball spotted here at the 21. In the shotgun formation, this is McCoy, the quarterback. McCoy takes the snap back to pass right now from the pocket for Colt. Passes, short check down left side. That one complete, and Chris Thompson gets wrapped up about that 23, 22-yard line. It's about a gain of 3 or 4 on the catch. Yeah, that could be possible. Bring Boise State to the Pac-12. I could see that happening if they bring Boise State to the Pac-12. Utah used to play in the Mountain West Conference. So yeah, if they needed to bring down a team, just bring down Oregon State. I would see would be the most to bring that down to the Mountain West. McCoy back to pass over the middle, complete to Thompson. Oh, he gets square hit right there on the play. Jawan Bentley with an open field tackle right at the sticks, but it appears that Washington did get the first down. 30 seconds left to go before the end of the 3rd quarter right now. Washington with the football at around their 30-yard line. Jets did get on the board. It's 24-6 Philly.
So a new set of downs here at the 27-yard line.
So that clock ticks down. 10 seconds left to go before the third quarter. Will Washington snap it here? 9, 8, 7. McCoy in the shotgun now with 5 seconds, 4 seconds. He does take the snap. Back to pass. Watch out. Pressure. And he's dropped back to the 15. Dante Hightower with half a sack right there with a big-time sack and a gigantic loss by Colt McCoy. Holding that football in his hands right there. 2 of their blockers missed assignments. Hightower. Somebody else came free as well for the Patriots coming into the sack right there. Michael Bennett came in half a sack along with Dante Hightower. So it's going to be a 3rd and long coming up for the Redskins. Or 2nd and long coming up for the Redskins when we do get back into this game, everybody. So right now we are on to the 4th quarter. Just going to change the graphic here for you guys here on the stream. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Final Yard Football on YouTube, also on Sportscaster on the Sports Dish, calling play-by-play for everybody out there today. 15 minutes of football remaining. That's something that the Redskins have had trouble doing. Yes, I agree with you, Vaughn. Why in the world did they move up Rutgers to the Big Ten? I have no clue. That is a... Oh, man, just terrible why they did that. Why in the world did they ever move up Rutgers to the Big Ten? It's been a problem. Been a big problem having Rutgers in that Big Ten conference. They just can't win. Whether it's basketball, whether it's football, they just can't win games.
The Toyota Corolla, fun to drive and greater than ever styling for that ride to the show in Boston. Smart connectivity with popular apps to take you to Cape Cod. And a 52 mpg available hybrid electric.
Oh, Hodges.
To Stowe and back.
Wow, he's in for Pittsburgh.
Toyota can take you to a place no other automaker can. Welcome to value.
So that's the other... That's Devlin Hodges. That's like a practice squad quarterback, basically, that was brought up. Wow, so Mason Rudolph, 35 minutes ago, diagnosed with a concussion, will not return. So Devlin Hodges. Wow. Jeez, thanks so much for the update there. Wow, that is crazy. Man, these quarterbacks are going down left and right. Let's check the score of that game here. Ravens against the Steelers. Devlin Hodges coming in to the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, it's such a crusher. That game is tied up at 20. So that game is tied up 20 apiece with 11 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. And Devlin Hodges, the new quarterback, if you haven't heard his name before, brought up from the practice squad now to be the quarterback. 3 for 4 passing for 45 yards. At least he gets a good game today, though, against the Baltimore Ravens defense. The defense is one of the worst in the secondary this season for Baltimore, so at least he has a soft secondary. At least he doesn't play against, like, the Buffalo Bills or the Chicago Bears secondary, or has the Patriots once again. 26-7 right now as we move on to the 4th quarter. If you guys are new to YouTube, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, everyone. 15 minutes of football remaining. Redskins with the football right now as they keep on backing up and backing up. The last play was a sack, by the way, by the Patriots. Michael Bennett coming in on the sack along with Dante Hightower, both recording half a sack. 74 passing yards total here by the Redskins today. Only 8 first downs. If the touchdown was a 65-yard end-around jet sweep by the wide receiver, Steven Sims. McCoy takes the snap, passes short left side. That one complete over to Thompson. Dragged down in the back field right there for about a gain of 6 or 5 on the catch. Still, it's going to be a 3rd and long coming up. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Redskins right now. Let's see here what John's saying here on the channel. Can humans have objective morals without a belief in the supernatural? What? I have honestly no clue about that. Think humans can feel the power whenever. They must have some sort of supernatural presence somehow, some way. 3rd and 13 coming up. McCoy rolling out to his right. Screen pass. That ball was tipped. Oh, it's caught in the big tackle sandwich on the play. Jawan Bentley just coming in flat out, leveling. I believe Chris Thompson was the recipient of that football. Oh my gosh, he just leveled him to the turf. So it's going to bring up 4th down now with under 14 minutes remaining. Jawan Bentley with a gigantic sandwich tackle on Chris Thompson there. Boom. Just laid him right out onto the ground. It's going to bring up a punting situation once again. completely obliterated him onto the field. Oof, Devlin Hodges just threw that straight to the defense. Oof. 4th and 16 coming out. Redskins get that punt away. Patriots back to return with Oshesky. Around the 25-yard line. It's past the 30. Left side. Slips past the tackle. 35-40. Gets hit around that 42-yard line there by Gunnar Oshesky on the play. So Gunnar on the punt return. Gets around 17 yards on the return as we'll get right back into this game here right after commercial break, everybody. Who was the best player for Oregon State back in the late 2000s? I think they had Jaquiz Rogers as a running back. I think he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jaquiz Rogers. The quarterback. Who was the quarterback there? He wasn't that bad. Sean Mannion was the quarterback back in, I think, 2010, 2009. He was the quarterback. I think he's like a backup quarterback for the Rams or so, Sean Mannion. Let's see here. Oregon State football. I want to know what that roster is for like 2010 or something, or like 2009. But yeah, they had Jaquiz Rogers on their team. Sean Mannion was the quarterback. I think he was like close to a school record or something like that for passing yards for Sean Mannion when he was the QB for Oregon State. But yeah, Jaquiz Rogers had over 1,000 rushing yards in 2010. Wow. So yeah, right now we're just on commercial break. We'll get right back into this game in a matter of moments, everybody. Just gonna check the NFL scoreboard right now. Would you make a species go extinct to save a baby? I don't know. I think all things should be living, whether it's human or animals. Depends on the type of species. If it was something like mosquitoes, I'd like that to become extinct because they actually can kill humans with triple E, but there's some pretty bad species out there. Ooh, that's pretty bad, Von. Rutgers should be relegated to the Patriot League. That's pretty low right there to be relegated to that type of league. To the Patriot League to take on Boston University, Bucknell, and Holy Cross. Oof. That is pretty low. Maybe the Big East for basketball or the American. They should play in the American, honestly. I think the American should be their conference, but American for football, maybe basketball in the Big East for Rutgers, so they can take on like all the teams close to them: Georgetown, St. John's, Villanova, Seton Hall. They wouldn't be able to beat those teams though, but at least they'd be able to beat DePaul. That's the thing with DePaul, is that they've struggled so many times in the Big East now. So that's another team that should get dropped down to like a lower conference. Will be DePaul. We're back to action here. Handoff to Sony Michel up the middle, past the 45 to the 48-yard line. So we're back to this game right now. Gain of about 5 or 6 on the carry on the play. That was James White, actually, with the carry by the Patriots. Oof. Thanks so much for the update, Brent. Prayers out towards everybody there in that game. Defensive injury for the Ravens. Hopefully that player's okay there. Baltimore's been struggling defensively against the pass this season. Handoff. James White takes it towards the right side, past midfield, and to the 45-yard line. First down on the carry by James White. As we're under 13 minutes left to go in this game right now. Patriots just going to run this clock off with this football here with 12:40 and counting down left to go in the fourth. 1st and 10 coming up. 20 first downs now by the Patriots with 12.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brady takes the snap back to pass, and he passes that one short over to Edelman. Edelman past the 40. Try to make a tackle or miss, but he gets tackled in the open space about 3 or 4 yards shy of the first down marker. About a gain of 6 on the catch. 2nd and 3 coming up now for the Patriots. As we approach that 12-minute mark left to go in the fourth quarter right now. Brady, the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off. HB draw to James White past the first down marker to now the 33-yard line for James White and the carry. So now well inside Washington Redskins territory right now for James White as he took the carry past the 35 for the first down. So we're under 12 minutes left to go in this game right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the channel. Shotgun from Tom Brady actually going to the ace formation here. Yep, so ace formation. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. He takes the snap, play action. Back to pass for Tom, escapes the passer, and that pass a little bit too high to the intended tight end. Matt Lacoste dropped the football off the top of his fingertips. The pressure was coming, though, as the pass fell to the ground incomplete. Illinois should be out of the Big Ten. That's what Vaughn's saying here. I mean, for basketball, I think that they could be bubble this year for March Madness tournament. As far as football, they've been struggling for football, as far as I can remember. They've struggled big time for football, but basketball, though, their basketball program's been pretty bad for, like, the past, like, 13, 14 seasons, but they were good back in, like, the early 2000s. That pass, screen pass over to Josh Gordon, complete pass to 30 to about the 28, 27-yard line, brings up now a 3rd and short coming up for the Patriots. So, yeah, Chris Thompson went into the medical tent. He did clear concussion protocol, so back to return in the game for Chris Thompson. He took one hell of a shot by Jawan Bentley on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up with the Patriots as we approach 11 minutes left to go now in the 4th quarter. I formation now for New England. Edelman going in motion to the right side right now. Brady takes the snap, hands it off to James White. Up the middle, past the first down marker, past the 20 to the 16-yard line right there. And James White on the carry. On the run, gain of 13 on the carry approximately. James White carrying the football here. Hey, welcome in, Timmy. Thanks so much, man, for joining me back here. Do I watch Patriot League games on TV? I never watch Patriot League games on TV. I've actually been to Patriot League games, though. My girlfriend did go to Boston University for her college, so we've actually been to a BU basketball game, and they lost by more than 20 points against Bucknell when we went there. So I've actually watched Patriot League games, going to events there. I went to the Case Gym at BU one time. I did see them on TV. Yeah, I did see them on TV when they took on Rhode Island last year for basketball in the holiday tournament. I saw that game since I watched Rhode Island basketball. Sonny Michel with a carry. Takes it past the 10-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but about a gain of 7 or 8 on the carry towards the right side counter. Now the Patriots are pounding the rock right now. I've actually never met never met Tom Brady before in my life, but when I was playing the drums in the marching band, there was like some event that we used to do at Harvard Stadium. It's called the Best Buddies event, where they have like the celebrities like Guy Fieri, Tom Brady play in the celebrity football game. So we got to play there for the marching bands when they had Tom Brady playing in that. Tom takes the snap, hands it off once again up the middle. Nothing there though. About a loss of 1 on the carry. Nothing really there going on blocking wise. 3rd and 4 coming up. Wow. Oof, that must be bad. Prayers out to Mason Rudolph. Thanks so much, Brent, for the update. Ouch. So Mason Rudolph is being taken to the hospital for a concussion. Ouch. That's terrible there. The Steelers can't catch a break. Ouch. 3rd and 4 coming up. 9.5 left to go in the 4th quarter here. Patriots inside the red zone once again. 6 for 8 on 3rd down passing. 3 of those being first downs. Brady in the ace formation right now. He's going to take the snap. Tom back to pass. Looking. Pass over the middle to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Ryan Izzo completely left alone right there. And the Patriots have a 30-burger on the board. 32-7 now the score. Ryan Izzo completely alone for the 10-yard touchdown reception. Somebody forgot something in coverage there for Washington. Let's see here off the play action what that route that was run, because somebody forgot their assignment there in the secondary to cover. Number 85, what was that? Oh, he just didn't pick up his man. Somebody wasn't covering the wrong person. That is too easy there. Tom with another touchdown pass. He can add Ryan Izzo as another target on his list. 9:14 left to go in the 4th quarter. Mike Nugent coming on to make this 33-7 game. The extra point to snap the hole. This kick is, oh, ding, doink, go. And it's good. Ding and doink up the left upright, and it's up and through. It is good, though. That was pressure coming onto that extra point, too. But he got it through. It's 33-7. 33-7 now with 9:14 left to go in the 4th quarter. Let's update you guys with the NFL scoreboard. 4 minutes left to go in action here. Arizona Cardinals up against the Bengals, 23-16 in that game. 4 minutes to go between the Bills and Tennessee. Buffalo up 14-7. Bears up with 6 minutes remaining in London, 21-17 over the Raiders, Oakland Raiders. That is 21 straight points unanswered by Chicago, by the way. 6 minutes left to go. New Orleans leading Tampa Bay, 31-17. The Vikings leading the Giants, 25-10. 5.5 left to go in the 4th. Eagles over the Jets. 8 minutes remaining, 24-6. Ravens and Steelers are tied. About 7 minutes left to go, and they're up 20-20 apiece there. Jaguars and Panthers, still a lot of game left. 28-24. Jacksonville with the ball with 12 minutes remaining. And Texans beating the Falcons. 6 minutes left, 40-25. That is a blowout, by the way. That is an absolute blowout. With tons of points on the board. 40-25. That's just a random score. So let's see here. Back to the chat right now since we're on commercial break of this one. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube. Let's see here. Vaughn saying that he thinks Rutgers should be Saturday Night Football this season on ABC. No, not at all. Nobody even touched Rutgers for Saturday Night Football. That will not be a contest. That would be terrible if they put Rutgers on Saturday Night Football. Let's see here. I'm just gonna... Let's see here. I want to see what ABC has done in the past. If I go to that Wikipedia page, search up Rutgers. I actually want to see if Rutgers has ever been on Saturday Night Football. Rutgers was on in they played against Ohio State in 2015. They lost 49-7. So they have one appearance on Saturday Night Football, and they lost that game. So these are all the teams that have played on Saturday Night Football. Least appearances. Should I go by least appearances here? Yeah, Boise State has appeared once, and they did win that game against Oregon State on Saturday Night Football. Hey, what's good, Amar? Yeah, I'm calling play-by-play of the Patriots game for you guys. I can't show the actual game because if I do so, it's copyright violation. So we're back to the game right now, everybody. 33-7 the score. Washington will receive this football right now. I can't show the game because if I do so, I'll get it taken down by a copyright strike. Let's see back to the chat. Yeah, Mike Nugent almost missed that kick, Vegas Vix. Dinged it right off the left upright, but it went straight, went through for the kick. Okay, Patriots to kick this football off. The Redskins back to return. This is a line drive kick. Washington elects not to take it from their end zone. They'll take the ball out from their own 25. What did I think of LeBron and Anthony Davis yesterday? I actually did not watch that game, John. So I actually did not keep up with that game yesterday because I saw a college football game. It's only the preseason for NBA right now. So Redskins now with the football at their own 25-yard line in just a moment. Tom has thrown the ball 28 for 42 with 342 yards in the air right now. 9:14 left to go in the fourth quarter. McCoy takes the snap back to pass. Passes short left side. Diving catch to the ground by Trey Quinn, the wide receiver, for around a gain of 7 on the catch to about the 32. Second down coming up. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter right now. 2nd and 3. Coming up here for the Washington Redskins. Score alert. We got here Cincinnati just scored. Auden Tate 2-yard touchdown reception as the Cardinals still lead 23-16. 31-6 Eagles leading against the Jets. Shotgun formation here. Colt McCoy 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball at the 32. McCoy takes the snap. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Coming from the Patriots trying to get around it. Flushed from the right side. McCoy breaks the tackle. Running for the first down marker past the 35 and out of bounds. He gets it to about the 37. Yeah, that's such a long time ago. I remember that game, Vaughn. Boise State against Oregon State. So, wow, that was back that long ago, 2008. Oh my gosh, I was young. So, yeah, I was definitely in middle school when that happened. Wow. So, yeah, that was when Oregon State was really good. 2008, 2009, I believe. They were ranked at that time. 1st and 10 coming up here with 8:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Redskins with a football right now. If you guys are new to my YouTube stream, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Shotgun formation, McCoy takes the snap. Back to pass here. Passes left side. That one complete, but J.C. Jackson in coverage to make the automatic tackle on the play. For about a gain of 4 and a catch to the wide receiver, Kelman Harmon. 2nd and 6 coming up right now for the Washington Redskins. If you guys spend a lot of time looking at the AFC East, Buffalo Bills are up 14-7 against Tennessee with 2 minutes remaining. Shotgun formation right now. Oh, big sack in the play. Ball comes out. Jamie Collins just completely obliterated Colt McCoy, and Colt McCoy is down on the ground right now. He just completely took a shot right there for a big-time sack. Jamie Collins having a career season here for the Patriots with a huge sack. Oh my gosh, it's just like if I was playing video games once again. I think that was a fumble by McCoy. Patriots should challenge that. That looked like a lost football. McCoy did... Oh, okay, McCoy did get it back, though. Okay, so McCoy got it back. 3rd and 17 coming up. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. McCoy got a... Oh, man, he got absolutely obliterated when he dropped back to pass that football. That's a 6th sack he's taken in this game today. The Patriots lead the NFL right now in sacks. There's a player down, an offensive tackle. Donald Penn is down on the field right now for the Washington Redskins as a 3rd and 17 will come up in just a moment. So, yeah, California was good, Vaughn. Back in early 2000s, they were a fantastic football team. I like those jerseys that Cal used to wear. The nice gold jerseys with the blue lettering. Those were fantastic. I remember, yeah, when I was younger growing up, I think they took on Tennessee. I think like 2007 they took on Tennessee on Saturday Night Football on ABC, and they beat them, I think. 3rd and 17 coming up here for the Washington Redskins. It's been a blowout of a game today. 33-7 with under 7 remaining. Oof. I know what you mean, man. Broken bottle fight in a dark alley right there when you get those big-time rivalries. Baltimore against Pittsburgh, Eagles against Cowboys, as that is a running play by Chris Thompson. Not enough for the first down, though. About a gain of 6 or 7. Not enough for the first down. The Redskins will have to put that football away. That is a nitty-gritty fight for sure. And also the Bengals against the Steelers, too. That has been a rough rivalry, too. Hard-hitting, crushing hits in those games. Hatred for both of those teams. 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. 4th and 12 coming up right now. Redskins will punt the ball away. 9th punt of the game by Tress Way. He boots it off, and back to return his punt. Gunnar Olszewski calls for a fair catch around the 26-yard line. There's a flag down, though, so we'll check this flag. We'll check the flag here with 6:11 left to go on the clock in the fourth quarter. So we're just waiting a confirmation from this flag to see what it's about in just a moment right now. Okay, receiving team holding penalty here by the Patriots. And that is Jawan Williams on the hold, the rookie from Vanderbilt with the hold on the play. So Jarrett Stidham is now in the game for the Patriots. So Jarrett Stidham has entered the game here for New England. We have 6:11 left to go on the clock in the fourth quarter. Let's see if his first pass of the game will be much better accuracy than the pick 6 against the Jets 2 weeks ago. Stidham now into the game here for the Patriots. 6:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you guys so much for joining on Sportscaster as well. 1st and 10 coming up. 6:11 left to go in the fourth. Stidham. I formation right now is he will hand this one off up the middle and back to line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. To about the 20-yard line on the carry for Sony Michel. Looking at Sony's rushing carries today. 14 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. Yet to go over 100 this season, though. And Patriots with 120 rushing yards. So about 100 of those rushing yards were in the second half itself now. 2nd and 11, Tom Brady out along the sideline cheering on the backup Jarrett Stidham because they're crushing the Redskins. Stidham takes a snap, hands it off to Michel. Michel up the middle to about the 24-yard line. Gain of 4 in the carry. Brings up a 3rd and about 6 or 7 or so. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Patriots. Got a score alert. Arizona and Cincinnati is actually tied up at 23. So Arizona and Cincy are tied up at 23 apiece. Houston up in a shootout against Atlanta. Hopefully you guys bet the over there. It's 40-32. Houston leading by 8. 3rd and 7 coming up. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter right now. As Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback for the Patriots now. I formation. Going in motion, Jacoby Myers. Stidham takes the snap back to back here for Stidham. Across the middle and incomplete. Throws it behind Jacoby as the pass falls incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 7. So only 3 yards on that drive here as they got the rookies into the game with the Patriots. 4:52 left to go in the fourth. Patriots will have their 10th straight win here for the Patriots. And they'll have their 4th straight win here against the Washington Redskins. Their last loss against Washington was 16 years ago, as they're going to boot this ball away. Jake Bailey with a punt, and he angles it towards the left side out of bounds around that 34-yard line. So Washington take back the ball over at their own 34. Oh, that's a cool proposal there, Brent. 5 games for blatant bad call, no call. That Saints NFC Championship game, yeah, 10 games for that. 2nd time, 3rd time, just tossed out there. Don't need a ref in the NFL. Yeah, they need better refs these days in the NFL, but still better than those 2012 replacement refs. Redskins now with the football here. Shotgun formation for McCoy. The quarterback takes the snap. Back to pass, short, right side. That ball tipped in tight coverage. Landon Roberts coming in right there to deflect the pass. Oh, thanks so much, John, for the update. Jacksonville just scored. Wow, so the Jaguars just scored as it is 28-27. Panthers are up by 1 point against the Jaguars, so that is a 1-point game. Wow. Coming down to quite the fight there in Carolina. Wow, what a game. 2nd and 10 coming up with 4:40 left to go in the 4th quarter right now. Redskins with the football. Ace formation, quarterback Colt McCoy. Going in motion. He's got his tight end going in motion towards the right. That is Sprinkle. They're going to hand it off up the middle here to about the 40-yard line for the running back Wendell Smallwood, the 3rd option on the team. Okay, so 10 grand and they'd be gone for the refs, so $10,000 fine right there. They'd be tossed from the NFL if they keep on having terrible calls on the field with terrible calls that should be called, like that blatant no call in the NFC title game. 4.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 5 coming up. Jerome Cunningham, the tight end, coming off the field now with an injury. Redskins from the shotgun formation. Yes, Bengals are now tied up at 23 with the Cardinals. And there's flags all over the place. Somebody moved in the offensive front. False start here by Washington. Yep, false start with 4:20 left to go. Rutgers against Alabama on Saturday Night Football on ABC. That would be really interesting for sure with a beatdown. Third and 10, 4:20 left to go in this 4th quarter right now. They take the snap, back to pass. McCoy gonna just air this one out deep towards the middle and completes on the field. Brings up a 4th down. Terry McLaurin, the leading receiver on the play, brings up a 4th down with 4:15 on the clock. Saturday Night Football this week will be Iowa against Penn State at 7:30. Iowa having a terrible loss, by the way. They got crushed yesterday against Michigan. It was only 10-3, but nothing there offensively. 4th and 10 coming up. This will be punt number 10 of the game by the punter for Washington, Tress Way. As he gets the snap, he'll boot off this football right now. Patriots back to return this punt here with Olszewski. He's just going to let it bounce. Oh, it's going to have a bad bounce in here. Inside the 5-yard line, bouncing all the way to about the 6-yard line. Bouncing past the 10 to the 6. So that game is 39 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter, and the Cardinals and Bengals are tied up. So Redskins play against the Dolphins next. Miami on a bye, as that will be 2 winless teams, 0-5, 0-4 going at it. Yes, so Arizona and Cincinnati are both tied up at 23. So Cincy has gotten right back into that game, and there's like less than 40 seconds remaining, I think. 2 minutes left to go, and the Bears are down now, 24-21 against Oakland. Close game, Houston against Atlanta with 2 minutes remaining. Stidham takes the snap here, hands it off to Brandon Bolden, bounces off a tackler, and wrapped up out of bounds. Back to the line of scrimmage at the 6. We have about 3:57 left to go in the 4th quarter now. Philadelphia will win against the Jets. That one's pretty obvious. Carolina and Jacksonville, 4 minutes left to go. Same amount of time in that game as is in this game. And 1 point lead by Carolina, 28-27. Yeah, Jets are 30 seconds remaining, and they will lose that game against Philly. They are getting destroyed there. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Patriots. I formation here for Stidham. Lacoste going in motion, hands it off to Brandon Bolden. Bolden up the middle, no gain on the play, back to line of scrimmage here with 3:50 and counting down. Okay, 2 seconds remaining. The Cardinals at the Bengals 13-yard line for the victory. Cardinals with 2 seconds remaining. They're going to kick the game-winning field goal in just a moment if it does go through at the 13-yard line of Cincinnati. Carolina just scored, by the way. 3.5 remaining. Carolina just scored on the board once again. Buffalo winning today. So Buffalo improving to 4-1 on the season. They beat Tennessee 14-7. 3 minutes left to go here in this one. 3rd and 9 coming up for Jarrett Stidham. Stidham takes the snap, hands it off to Bolden. Bolden up the middle to about the 10-yard line, and 11. He gets tackled on the play. So Arizona about to attempt a game-winning field goal. Zane Gonzalez from 31. So will Zane come in the clutch? We will see if we're updated on that. Philadelphia just won, by the way. Philly has beaten the Jets 31-6. That game has gone final. Carolina just scored 34-27. They're up against Jacksonville. Buffalo winners today 14-7 over Tennessee. 31-17. Saints up with 21 seconds remaining. New Orleans will win that game against Tampa Bay. And a minute remaining. Minnesota will win against the Giants 28-10. As Jake Bailey will punt this football off away once again. 59-yard rushing touchdown by Carolina. Not by Christian McCaffrey, though, as Jake Bailey punts the ball. Ball spot the 40-yard line. 2:20 left to go on the clock remaining. Zane Gutta, Arizona's won the game. Wow. Thanks so much for the update. Tim, why is Tom Brady out? Because the Patriots are up 33-7 with less than 3 minutes remaining, so they just wanted to give Jarrett Stidham some reps. So, because they're crushing the Redskins, that's why they wanted to give the rookie some reps here, since they have a comfortable lead. So that's awesome. Cardinals get their first win under Cliff Kingsbury, and the Bengals, ouch. That is just bad. They fall to 0-5. Man, Bengals take on the Dolphins later this season. It's not looking good for Cincinnati. Not able to get A.J. Green back so far this season. Also, John Ross, the leading wideout, didn't play today for Cincy. McCoy hands it off up the middle, back to the line of scrimmage, as that will take him to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here. The Texans just scored, as that is a ridiculous game against the Falcons. The score is 46-32 with a minute and 50 left to go. Will Fuller with his third touchdown catch of the game. If you guys started Will Fuller in fantasy football, he has 14 receptions for 217 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. That is ridiculous. Deshaun Watson has 5 touchdown passes today for the Houston Texans. They are leading that game 46-32. That is just ridiculous. Tampa Bay just got a passing touchdown with 13 seconds remaining. They're still down 31-23 against the Saints. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me in here on the channel today. Yes, soccer is a pretty bad sport to watch for because a lot of draws. I like the penalty kick shootouts, though. Those are the fun stuff of the game, is the penalty kick shootouts. So right now we're just on commercial break, and then we'll have the final 2 minutes left to go in this game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream today, by the way. I should be back for Sunday Night Football a little bit later tonight with that game. We got Sunday Night Football. What we got for that game tonight? We have a fantastic finish. Seahawks against Rams on Thursday. Oh, Kansas City should win that game. I think Darius Leonard for the Colts is out. He's like the leading tackler, too, for Indianapolis. And hey, thanks so much, John. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel. So we got Sunday Night Football later tonight. And then I'll be back for you guys on Thursday. Patriots against Giants. I'll have that game calling play-by-play for you guys on YouTube. As far as the weekend, though, no play-by-play for the weekend, though, because I am away. So no games on Sunday for you guys on YouTube. I am away for Columbus Day, though. So I am away for Columbus Day. I'm going out to Cooperstown, New York to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame this weekend. So that would be cool. I got my 24th birthday coming up. So no games this Sunday, but I'll have the Thursday night game for you guys, Giants against Pats. Oh, awesome. So Oakland getting the football back. Wow. I'm shocked that the Raiders are staying right there with the Bears. That is, wow. Raiders have a minute remaining, and they have the football, too. Wow, I picked the Bears to win that one. That is a shocker. Oakland's going to be 3-2. Oh, Justin Tucker on to tie this game up. Wow, I thought that the Ravens would be blowing out the Steelers here. But wow, 23-23 it seems to be. All right, we're back to action. This is a end around here by the running back, Wendell Smallwood of Washington. They get the football with 1:50 remaining, get the first down on the 12-yard carry. So Patriots will move on here to 5-0, 3-0 in the AFC East, winning their first 3 AFC East games in September. Patriots moving on to 5-0, Redskins 0-5, but the good thing for Washington is that they'll take on the winless Miami Dolphins next. So 0-4 Dolphins taking on the winless Redskins. Justin Tucker just hit it. 48-yard field goal is good as that game is tied up at 23. Shotgun formation now for Washington. 1:20 left to go on the clock before I sign out. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. Shotgun formation as they're going to hand it off to Smallwood. Smallwood running towards the left. Chopped up right there. Nice tackle by Jason McCourty in the open space. 3rd and 5 coming up. Yeah, looks like that game's heading into overtime. 10 seconds remaining. 23 even between those two teams. Wow. Chargers against the Broncos are starting up now. They always started that game, actually. Melvin Gordon playing today for the first time this season. 2nd and 8. Oh, yeah, 2nd and 8 coming up. I was reading the 3rd and 5 graphic on another game. Panthers up by 7 with 2.5 remaining. That game could be going bonus coverage as well. 30 seconds remaining. McCoy hands it off to Smallwood. Up the middle here by Wendell to the 40. Past the 40 to the 37 at the first down marker. Gain of 8 on the carry. And that should do it here. Thank you guys so much here for the stream tonight. I will be back for Sunday Night Football later tonight, calling play-by-play of that game. Big thank you to everybody who joined me on the sports stream today here on YouTube. And then next week, I'll be back for the Patriots game on Thursday Night Football against the Giants. No games next Sunday, though, because I'll be out of town. I'll be at a hotel, by the way, towards Cooperstown for my birthday or so on Columbus Day weekend. But thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. Before you go, feel free to give this a thumbs up on YouTube before you sign off. Hit that big red subscribe button down below, and I'll be back later tonight here with Sunday Night Football. Hey, thanks so much, John. You the real MVP, bro. Thanks so much, man. You guys have been awesome here in the chat. Make sure to pat yourselves on the back. You guys did awesome today. Vaughn, Brent, everybody out there. Vegas Vix, John, thanks so much. John DeVore and John Smith, you guys are awesome. And yes, thank you so much, Brent. Have a good one as well today. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. But this game has gone final here. The Patriots easily, second half, doing it themselves, moving on, getting the running game going. They have won it 33-7 against the Washington Redskins. This one has gone final for the 5-0 Pats now. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is Final Yard Football on YouTube. Have a nice day, everybody, and thank you guys so much for joining into the stream. Signing off here.